Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
The very first episode. Very first episode.
That shit got exposed. Yeah. Them taxes are
I'm back doing the impact. Your brother's just low-key counting yourself up again.
Oh, on the last episode?
I never switched up on my tax take. My tax take from the beginning was what we gonna do if we don't have it.
Nah, we talking about we was arguing, we was debating about where the taxes go. And y'all was like, y'all basically knew where they went type shit.
Yeah, he was like, why would they steal taxes? The government is trustworthy. Y'all can't prove they're stealing it.
Nah, these niggas just be over dramatic with they takes.
He wasn't over dramatic with that.
That's all it really be.
The whole point was
when you go back and watch, they'll take one thing you said out of a 15-minute conversation and fixate on that thing.
Elon literally just
to have their point. Then you go back and run down 15 minutes of you saying something, they be like, but you said this one thing.
You be all over the place. Nigga, you on the couch, you on the chair now. My nigga
go wherever you want.
Callie was sitting on the chair.
Nah, nigga, your mic is right there. Nigga. That's the playing, bro.
Girls trying to blame you is crazy.
Come on, switch up then.
Cool. I'm already here.
Nah, because I'm trying to, you feel me? What angle I look better?
I'm already right here.
Wow, boy.
We don't want me at.
I'm already right here.
You nigga, take your seat, man. This nigga crazy.
I gotta see what the. Oh no, they ain't gonna be able to see the LB over there.
That's so cold. If you see you, he did what? Well, he did you like that last time. Say the camera on you. He's like, hold on, let me turn this left a little bit. I'm like, damn, sure had a good cold shot. Oh, no, that wasn't you. That was JJ. Matter of fact.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the word? Shout out all of our VwP members out there. Oh, good catch. Shout out all the VwP members out there. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Leave a comment, leave a like. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. We already in the algorithm, so keep us in the algorithm. Best podcast in the world. Most viralist podcast on the West. Most impactful podcast on the West. Most impactful podcast in the culture by far is not even close. The movement is moving. Move with us, so we moving without you.
And we've been telling them, man, like we told y'all before, man, on this, when it comes to this podcast shit, smart is the new gangster. Being dumb ain't cool no more. We ain't going for that.
Smart is the new gangster. Being dumb is not cool. And we got the squad in the building, full house. As always, your host that do the most, Mr. VwP himself, a.k.a. the villain, because they ain't me for my opinion. We got
Messiah the Great. We here to lead the way.
What we got over here, man?
Come on, man. Kali the one. Y'all know what it is.
Pop it.
Show in the house, baby. Let's get it popping, baby. Let's jump right on into it.
Hey, Kali low-key been sharpening his steel, low-key. You feel me? Iron sharpen iron. Kali been low-key cooking lately.
Now, Kali always been cooking. It's just now they finally recognizing it.
Nah, because they was hating on him at first. Like, man, what this light skin nigga talking about?
Kali is easy pickings, my nigga. He light skinned.
Kali is a necessary evil because I'm the super radical. Then you got bro, he's somewhere in the middle, but he low-key a rebel too. Kali
ain't
is
no low-key, I'm a motherfucking rebel. This nigga crazy. I'm gonna stand on my takes every time, nigga.
You feel me? Kali, he low-key will bring it back to a little more common sense. You feel me? And Ruckus, he just ruckus.
You can't even see it.
Show, you already know show, cuz people, person, everybody love him. What's the deal though, fellas? It's a rainy day out here, Southern California. Tony live.
Man.
Come on, man.
I heard it don't rain out here.
That's what they said.
That's what they said. It's been raining like a
I heard it
Rain
don't
like
rain
a
out here.
Rain got me fucked up.
Man.
Yeah.
I love the rain though.
That nigga, but 50 wasn't lying, man. What he say, your bones are still feel it when they hurt when it rained.
For real. No, that's real
that
talk.
Shit ain't never went away.
You had surgery, you get shot.
I can't
you
fuck
feel
with
it
the
when it
rain.
rains, man.
Hey,
Rain
so
ain't really
we
my
got a
thing.
lot of topics to run through. We're gonna breeze through them today.
Let's go.
Before we get too serious, let's lighten it up a little bit. You pointed something out in the group, and we might as well just start off with that. So your boy Mike Epps says the final Friday is in the works, and they're gonna use OG actors and new school actors, meaning the Instagram comedians. Is this a good move?
Bad
or
move.
is this gonna ruin the legacy of Friday?
I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I think it's a little too late. I think that all the legends that we really care about, they deceased. AJ Johnson, Debo, Tiny Lester. You know, we got Pops, John Witherspoon.
Pops gone.
It's not
Ezell,
cool.
everybody
Yeah,
gone.
Ezell, AJ. It's a wrap, bro. I understand why they do it. It's gonna be a nostalgic base, kind of like for like us who've been around and love the show. I mean, love the movie and love the whole series. But at the end of the day, I think they waited too long, bro. I think it waited way too long. Too much time has passed. I think the younger kids may like it because if they bring in the new actors like DC as Smokey or something like that.
No.
Or Smokey
Yeah, that's
Son?
out.
Smokey
no,
Son.
no.
Yeah, that's out.
But that's what they gonna do, bro.
I know. I agree
They're
that
trying
they're
to
gonna do
bring-
that.
that's what
All
they
I'm
gonna-
gonna say is sometimes
Leave
we
it
just
alone.
gotta let shit go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta let shit go. It's been
Like
too,
LeBron James' hairline?
Nah.
Nigga over there like this. Nigga be like,
Shout out to the Lakers. I ain't gonna give y'all that killing LeBron right now. But when it comes to Friday, like you said, they waited too long. They should have came out and pushed that shit out. How many movies we done seen that they done corrupted and ruined? Cause How High 2 was bunk. A movie should have just left
Belly
alone.
2.
Oh my
Belly 2.
Come on.
Billionaires Boys Club. Just make something new and get them a chance. I know y'all want to use the staple of the name as Friday and probably make some money off of it on the back end. But there is no Friday without Debo.
But
and
let
the
me
rest
ask you
of
this:
them in
if
there.
Chris Tucker signs on, if they bring Smokey back, would y'all like y'all think
No.
I
that'd
don't
help?
care.
No,
it
it's
don't
too late.
matter.
He
Because
looks
Chris
completely
Tucker,
different.
Chris Tucker,
Listen.
when Chris Tucker turned fat,
yeah, it's over with.
the funniness
That's what I
went
was going
away.
to say.
The
When the
same-
comedians turn fat, it's a wrap. And it's been way too long. He too old. The charisma gone. I watched his last stand-up.
Yeah.
Wasn't funny at all. He just don't have the same pizzazz. That's why when you got to strike when the iron is hot. He was in God mode after Friday. He
it
did
Rush
the
Hour?
Armageddon,
Rush Hour,
yeah.
Rush Hour, and then out of nowhere you get super religious, don't want to curse, now you trying to double back. It's not gonna hit the same. And mark my words, these Instagram comedians is gonna ruin the legacy of Friday.
They're gonna
Imagine
destroy
Drewski in a Friday.
It's gonna turn into a Tubi movie.
Not
if they do that.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. That's what I'm like.
And then, if you ever notice when they put some of these comedians, they try to be too overly funny when it comes to the
Animated,
movies.
And
Yeah,
I'm not
like-
hating on Drewski either.
Nah.
Drewski is funny in his own right, but this is Friday, bro. It's a lot of main characters that are gone.
Legacy
Debo is a
icon,
rap.
yep.
Ezel's a rap. Like, this is the final Friday. This means everybody's supposed to be in that. So I can't see him pulling it off. As much as I fuck with Cube, I just don't see it.
Even
bro.
if
I
it's
see
on
him
some
fucking it
last
up.
Friday shit, you damn near gotta something drastic gotta happen where them niggas get smoked or something. like it's over. No more Fridays after
or
this.
let's just be
Like,
real.
Craig and Smokey got to get man down. Finally.
Or like let's just be real. Almost all Friday revolving around money. These niggas cannot come up with the money now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and next Friday they need the money for the house of Rachel Cucamonga. Friday after next they had the party. They got money. Man, this time they cannot get the money, my nigga. They got to be homeless, kicked out the
Niggas
house.
gonna be
or
trying to
something.
come up with money for eggs, fucking around this new one.
Hey, for real.
But you can't change it because you've noticed every Friday, like you said, they got the money. They always got a little bad little bitch that they got in there. It's like almost the same type of concept
It
every
is.
Friday.
It
with
is.
their
You had
stories.
Nina Long in the first one. You had the Spanish chicken next Friday, and then they had
You got the Cat Williams.
Cat
little
Williams
broad,
shit. Yeah, her.
I think too, like the actors of today or the comedians of today are not. They're just not funny. They don't translate. Like most of the people we see that are funny on Instagram, they don't have funny stand-ups like from today's time. Like I don't see Drewski doing it, or I mean, you got DC Young Fly and they got the 85 South show where they do it, but it's not a stand-up set where like I don't think it even translates to acting because I done seen DC Fly and I think like a haunted house or the shit he be doing with Mike Epps and it's
This
just
the
whatever.
thing, though.
It's not good
Stand-up
enough.
Comedians perfected their craft in stand-up. The Instagram comedians were funny in skits, and people said, "Hey, you should do stand-up." They weren't stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
So there's no more Martins, no more Chris Rocks, no more Dave Chappelle.
A lot of those guys got funny off of stand-ups, then went over to skits and
Right,
sitcoms
yeah,
and
then
things
they-
like that.
they
Yeah.
verged
did
to
the
acting.
opposite.
But
I
they
don't
were
think
funny
skits-
naturally
Yeah,
already
but-
without a
I don't
skit.
think skits translate to acting, like
It
to
doesn't.
comedy movies. I don't think so.
That's
A
a
skit
that's a
is
good
like 30
point.
seconds to 60 seconds.
Now, but they make, if you ever see like even that dude we seen in Hollywood, they make like the 15, 20-minute skits, like down there acting out a whole like scene or
Scene,
something. Yeah. But I think a lot of what's messing up the comedians aspect of it is the way the things is consumed. Because now once they tell a joke, that joke is killed after one time of telling it because it's gonna be so viral online. When they was able to tour off of these same jokes and
then,
perfect that joke.
What about the content of jokes now? We can't make fun of certain things. Like certain things is not funny. We so sensitive now in these days and times as far as what we can laugh about and what we can't laugh about.
Everybody is scared to push the needle. And back in the day, that was the key thing. Is who could push the needle the furthest. So everybody playing it safe. It's just, I just don't see it coming out good. And I'm trying to be optimistic and find some positive in it. But if you are a fan of the franchise from the first Friday, it's too late. It's like when you get 2 prize fighters.
Look what they did to House Party. Did y'all see the new House Party?
that was terrible.
Come on.
That was
Did
terrible.
they do a White Man Can't Jump remake too?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, mostly movies I want to see, like you said, I feel like Friday reaches deadline. I'm gonna still watch and support because it's cute, but it's like, I hope they can prove me wrong, really. But I really don't get to see
Yeah, number one rapper
That's
actor.
fuck my point. I'm trying to get my bars. Cause you see Friday? What you just said?
I said House Party.
House Party. Now I was saying it's like 2 prize fighters, like past their prime, and then they finally fight.
yeah.
Hey,
Like Mayweather,
bro was just like, fuck your point. Fuck your punchline. You ain't landed today.
Like Mayweather and Pacquiao, prime example, bro.
We always just ping-ponging out there.
Hey, I'm finna get my little moment.
Nah, because he made me think of it, and I just had forgot. Like, go ahead, man.
Yeah, like it's not even gonna hit the same no more. Go ahead.
Hey, the one time, cuz, look, he hot. Like, cuz do this shit to everybody.
Oh, you teaming up with that? All right. I'm on niggas today. I'm on niggas' helmet
You
today.
won't be on it like that girl twerking on the plane?
Woo!
Hey, that bitch is stupid.
We can get into that because this ties into one of my topics. So first of all, Amber Rose jumps out there and says she has denounced feminism. She is no longer a feminist for a number of reasons. She says she realizes that pretty much all the red pill men were right. Women are evil in a sense. And she's seen her friends lie about abortions to get money, lie about being pregnant by different guys, knowing that this guy really got her pregnant, cheating on this guy. Like, she just seen women doing the dirtiest stuff that they say they don't do. And I guess the finesse is up. I don't know if she couldn't squeeze any more money out of it. But for whatever the reason, maybe her own reality is smacking her in the face right now because, you know, she hit that wall and the reality isn't reflecting when she was the young hot thing with Kanye and Wiz. Whatever the case, she was like, I'm done with feminism. It's BS. It's fucking over society. And that ties into 2 more topics that we got, so we might as well just discuss them all. The young lady who worked for Alaskan Airlines, who was the flight attendant, twerked in between a flight, like on her off time. She just did a quick 30-second TikTok. Bam, did a twerk in the aisle of the plane in her costume. I mean, excuse me.
Her uniform.
Her uniform.
It's a costume now because she don't work there.
Nah, it's still a costume.
Yeah. She's in her whole little get up. She did the twerking and bam, she got laid off. And then she went on a media run crying. And then I just seen another young woman who was an NYPD officer in a
that's
music
crazy.
video twerking in a G-string on a pole. Both of those are products of feminism. Telling women you can do any and everything and the world should accept it. And that ties in with social media distorting the difference from reality and the virtual world, where you got women literally twerking on the job in their uniform, thinking that that's okay, representing $1 billion company. So y'all what y'all think about Miss Slutwalk herself too?
We should start one at a time.
Look, we compacting this shit. What do you think about Amber Rose dismissing feminism? You know, I'm feminist K.
Amber Rose is at a point in her stage in life where she's not relevant about anything. Yeah. This is just, I think people can grow and change and realize from their mistakes or the things that they do, but you led a whole movement.
Slutwalk, huh?
Yeah, like you chose to put this out and you knew the effects that it could have had on people. You knew how the impact that you had on people in those times. I think this is just another ploy for her to win some favors over from other people, because now it's like, yeah, we was wrong because all that is dying out now. All that thing, like, you're not hurting for nothing. Wiz Khalifa is your baby daddy. You're not really hurting in the sense of your life is in shambles. Now you just mad because you getting tagged and not bagged. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So now you're at a point where you feel like you have to push the agenda to make people think you're this whole different holy person.
You see that? That's a quote directly from her. I'm no longer a feminist because I've seen the dark side of what women can do. I've had girlfriends lie about abortions just to get money from men. So we've been saying this for how many years? And y'all say we misogynistic and we hate women for saying these things. when you have a woman coming out here saying it, and she was endorsing y'all to be sluts the same way Lizzo was endorsing y'all to be fat as hell, and then she started losing weight and ditched that whole love yourself, body positivity bullshit. No, fit is positive. She knows the same thing. She made all her bread grifting y'all to be sluts. Now y'all realities are shot, destroyed, demolished, just like your fucking pussy hole is. And now she's going back to being holy.
It's the end of the road
I'm
for
gonna
her.
ask Viral real quick. Is we even there? Because I feel like you just didn't let me land.
Okay, we even there. We even there.
God damn. Go ahead, Carly.
It's the end of the road for her. Let's keep it 100. She got her best bet is to find a Jalen Green type nigga who's 19, 20 years old,
They always
who's
tryna bleed that
bright-eyed.
nigga.
You feel me? Who's been fantasizing about her since he was 15, and go ahead and let him take her down and bag her, because that's the only way she's getting wifed at this point. You Wiz's baby mama. You done fucked with Kanye. Nobody's fucking with you. Done did the slut walk. You're used goods at this point, of some of the worst sorts. And so at this point, it's the end of the road for her, in my opinion. And, you know, it's a saying. You always see it on Twitter or Instagram. Girls be saying, my boyfriend's right. He's always right. I just don't like how he says it. So I think that's where a lot of women are. And that's why they do the things they do, because they react off of emotions and the way you say something instead of what you said. So I think she's at the point where she's realizing everything men said was correct. She just didn't necessarily like the way we said it, because she wanted to do what she wanted to
They
do.
never gave a fuck.
But she at the point where it's like, what else can you do? You 40 years old.
She
It's
needs
over
to
with.
apologize to Murder Mook, how she came at him on Drink Champs. With all this feminism rhetoric bullshit, the way she came at Mook was crazy. And to turn around and now say the exact same things them guys was on the show telling her, like I said, she hit the wall. She's getting bagged and not tagged, like bro said. And this is just gonna happen. Rinse, cycle, repeat. We keep telling y'all, you have a shelf life. You only bad for so long. And it's bad women everywhere, half your age with half your body count. You're not gonna be able to compete later in life. What she should have done was sit back, shut the fuck up, cook clean, and stay with Wiz, and she would have been good. Now you out here getting passed around from athlete to rapper. You blown out. You got a trillion miles on you.
And the money-
Nobody's wife in this. You're the slut walk queen. It's over.
And I think at this point she's doing like reality shows now, right? Like
College Hill and shit.
Yeah, like
They brought that back up.
Yeah.
They brought College.
That's
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
did
saying. Like,
for them,
on
yeah.
College
Damn, they
Hill.
brought College Hill back.
She's back
Yeah.
on College Hill, and then I heard she was like basically saying that Jocelyn Hernandez was trying to have sex with her. Like, it's to the point now, like her value is so low. It's to the point now, like really, if you talk to Amber Rose, what is there to talk about? Okay, you on College Hill, you trying to have sex with Jocelyn Hernandez, and what your baby daddies did back in the day. Like,
You talking
really,
to her
you have
about other people.
Yeah, or maybe her about Trump support.
But a
support Trump.
lot of these.
But other than that, she has no like who's checking for Amber Rose right now?
But even then, it's a lot of these women that's been had these mindsets, and we just chose to blow them up. You know how they let anybody become celebrities at a certain point. It's like, what did she really do from the beginning? Unless she was able, Amber Rose could have been at a point where she could have just been a regular model, and people would have accepted her like that. You didn't even have to go through all the turmoil you chose to deal with, thinking you're gonna be different. But 9 times out of 10, most women without men in their lives at some point, I don't care whether it's a father, a boyfriend, a husband, or something, they need structure. When women don't
Always.
have structure, they run wild.
Like children.
We see it exactly like every day. And I always forget what her name was, but they said most of the average them women don't get past the age of 14. It might sound crazy, but think of your woman, you damn near have to treat her like a child to get her to understand.
Women are overgrown children. I say it time and time again. It's not It's not disrespectful. It's not hateful. It's just a fact. It is what it is. And let's be honest, most women get their finances, their riches, if they are wealthy, from a man. Amber Rose got her fame from a man. She's only famous for fucking famous men. Other than that, she has no talent other than being able to bust it open. And I don't even know how good that is, because ain't nobody keeping her ass.
No, not
I mean,
far.
Wiz fucked up, slipped and knocked her up. But you seen what happened was that after effects.
Yeah.
Kanye knocked her down. I mean,
Wiz ain't tripping on that.
what is her
Wiz
future at
living-
this
Wiz
point?
living a good life.
But I will commend her for being honest and coming out and telling women not to make the same mistakes that she made, because that took a lot of bravery and that took a lot of ego death. She had to kill her own ego and her pride to come out and to be able to say that. She didn't take the clout chasing route like, what's the dude you just named, girlfriend? The Jalen Rose, the basketball
Oh, Drea
player?
Michelle?
Drea trying to I'm Muslim and my wholeness is erased.
Oh, no, Brittany Renner did that.
Brittany
though.
Renner, yeah, she didn't take that route. She just came out and let y'all know, like, hey, bitches really ain't shit. these men ain't lying. I'm seeing it from my own friends, and this is disgusting. I got to denounce this.
Yeah, I feel like also too to tie in what we were talking about the lady on the airlines. About her twerking mid-flight or changing shift, the fact that you did that with your uniform on and you didn't think no consequences was gonna happen was kind of like bananas. You know what I'm saying? Because all it does is take someone to report you, and then you have your uniform on. Somebody could just hate it. Could have been one of your homegirls who really don't like you like that. Just be like, look, I'm gonna let Alaska Airlines know what you're doing to get you fired. You know what I'm saying?
You are an idiot.
That was
That's what you are.
That's not justifiable for you to do some dumb shit at work. That's your bread.
She's a dumbass. They tell you any job you do, hey, you go out to the store, whatever, take your uniform off.
Exactly.
Every
You out
job
drinking,
tells you that.
anything.
But she did it because she knew with the uniform on, she was going to go viral. Then when she went viral and it didn't get the attention she wanted to, that's when it was like, let me go on this. And the crazy thing about it is, if it was a man and he did something, he wouldn't be able to go on a press tour and go and cry and then get some type of what's the word for it? Sympathy because he did some stupid shit in his uniform. They'd be like, nigga, you fired, no pension, you're cooked. That's it.
I'm glad you said that because this literally ties into a tweet I just made earlier. I'm gonna start reading off my tweets because I'll be having some profound thoughts throughout the day. I said, women get away with doing the things that men would be labeled a loser for doing. So as a man, you should never allow a woman to dictate your program. In reality, most women are losers if you line them up and compare them and their accolades to men. This is why men run the show, period. And this is a prime example. She's so thirsty for clout. She's so thirsty for attention, that attention needle, like Messiah always say. She's willing to risk her job. Do you know jobs are firing you just for what you post on social media? Like just your thoughts on Facebook can get you fired if it doesn't reflect what the company supports and what they believe in. So to think you can twerk in an Alaskan Airlines uniform on an Alaskan Airlines airplane, and get away with it that lets you know how fried these people's minds are from social media. Now, if you would have did that on Spirit, the Soul Plane, you might have got away with that on Spirit
Bitch,
Airlines.
give my peanuts and my soda.
Spirit no more. Spirit got the least accidents, good. I can't even kill Spirit.
I'm saying you might have twerked on Spirit and get away with it.
If she wanted to twerk so bad, she could have just did that at the club in a sexier outfit. Like, I mean, I understand she's trying to sell that fantasy and maybe the Mile High Club or whatever the case may be, but it lands your dumb ass to be fired.
I think the whole purpose, I don't even think she necessarily really thought about it, and she probably didn't think the kickback was going to be that strong. And you know, a lot of these people nowadays, they want to show you when they at their jobs of, oh, I'm at work, or now you twerking the same way they go in the bathrooms and twerk, but you representing their uniform, especially on break, is like, it's crazy work. Because I really don't, one thing I don't like is, it's a little separate from this, is like when you work for a company, they still make you a part of the company when you're off duty. Like if you do something else outside of a company, and they find out you done did some shit, you might lose your job because of that.
But it's different when when you got the uniform on.
You were on duty. I'm not saying her point. I'm not making no excuse for her. She did bunk, for sure. But she did. It's like, it ain't that serious. You could have waited till you got home. Just stayed your ass at work. You couldn't sit down for the 30 minutes to an hour on your lunch break. So we go back talking about and focus on anything else but social media. Like
I agree with that to an extent until it's your company. Because if you are, employed by the VwP conglomerate empire, then you doing bunk shit off camera, we might got to part ways. Because you're representing the brand everywhere you go, just like your gang, your set, whatever you represent and whatever umbrella you're under, you represent that everywhere you go, and that's a reflection of the company. Not saying that people are gonna know she works for Alaskan Airlines, what they do now, because she did it on camera.
I'm saying a motherfucker outside working outside of Food for Less, cuz you're not representing Food for Less as the brand. Like
that's
you're not caring. That's what I'm saying. Is certain people, it just depends on the context of the brand, because you can't use us because now we're looking at it like focus on every dot of it.
Maybe because the airlines is so high right now with the plane crashes and stuff like that. Maybe they taking all precautions where any type of like negligent, they like, we don't want no ties.
I mean, the airlines is a serious job. It's a serious job to have.
It's just like, it's not acceptable.
I don't think it's food
that's
for
all
less,
it is.
It's more like
it's an upper job in a way.
No, I'm not saying they're food for less.
I'm saying like something like Food for Less, Walmart, or something like that. They really don't care.
Niggas going there high as hell.
If you're working for a reputable company, that's when it starts to take effect. Like you a cop or you a firefighter. Like you
like
are
a nurse. Like say if a nurse
you
is working in the
military.
ICU. It's like, what the fuck?
This is another point that it proves. Because y'all told me I was misogynist, so I'm loving this right now and I'm gloating in it.
He's embellishing this shit right now.
I said no matter a woman's profession, no matter how much success she reaches, they always have to find a way to sexualize themselves. You look at every example, she's one. The cop is one. Angela Reese, WNBA superstar is another one. I mean, just look at all the examples. You got politicians right now taking bikini photo shoots. And they in the damn White House and in Congress. No matter what they do, they have to sexualize themselves to get the male gaze because that's how they hardwired. Don't mean I hate women, it's just a fact.
They like, yeah, this nigga hate women. This nigga hate women.
We back on this bullshit.
Nah, bro, because when you say this type of stuff, they tell you you're lying. And now you got Amber Rose, who was endorsing being a slut and letting the world know you're a slut, saying, I was wrong. Y'all are damn near demonic.
Yeah. But you know all them sluts is just gonna act like they didn't hear that. Keep on being sluts.
Nah, because most of y'all got to still understand a lot of sluts don't care that they sluts once they get to those points. But all I was thinking about with Amber Rose, like you said, commend her for taking that step and trying to send a different message, whether it's coming from her or not. Pay attention to the message, not the messenger. But I was thinking like, what's the lady that be going viral that was just taking all the men takes wearing a hat? I think Charleston White had cooked her one time.
Yeah. I don't know her name.
Then she took a whole nother stance. That's what I was basically getting at with her. Like, it's possible that she could be doing the same thing. She finally got to start messing with a female and realized, I don't know how men deal with women. Like, this was crazy because you was killing us before that, and now you got to deal with your own kind, and she couldn't handle it.
Oh, she was mad because her girl said, I want to go to the bathroom. And they was driving, and she said, okay, I'll stop right here because it's the closest bathroom. And the girl was like mad because she stopped at this one and not one that was super far down the road because it wasn't the type of bathroom she wanted to
go
stop
to
at.
the one further because it was closer to where they needed to go. She wanted to stop beforehand, basically, and just to kill everything off, to mess up the time or whatever they had planned going on. So I think it was that in a sense.
And what's crazy is this was the queen of women. She literally went on a podcast run just to try to destroy men and defend women, only to turn around and date a woman, and then take the exact same stance that she tried to destroy the men on these podcasts for. That's insane.
You talking about the girl? You talking about Amber Rose?
No, we talking about the girl,
right?
Princella something, because they used to tag her in our comments like, yeah, you need to go debate them. You need to go get on viral. Yeah, now look, she dated one of y'all, was like, you bitches is crazy. These niggas is not lying.
She gave up after that. Yeah, like
that's one female. So imagine dealing with females your whole entire life. That's just one female she dealt with. And it was enough to turn her off of the entire species.
It's just crazy, yeah.
Like, I'm going back to men. It's over. I'm going to get back with my baby daddy. Fuck you all.
Mm-hmm. What was the third one you said? You said the dad?
Okay, yeah. The cop. So what should happen with this cop? Should she lose her job? Do you think she's going to lose her job? Like, she was literally in a G-string twerking ass on the stripper pole.
What I'll say is, if she lose her job for that, that's kind of fucked up because niggas be out here killing niggas and still keeping their job.
See, but this is the type of shit I be talking about. Because y'all say, this ain't just to you, Kylie. This is like to everybody here right now. Y'all just was like, this bitch is an idiot. She didn't have no fucking
cop uniform on?
No, she lost her job and she didn't show nothing. Really just was twerking like in her.
Bro, she was on the company plane in company uniform.
So, but what's different? What's different from this cop? Like you
somebody
just said,
had to have spotted her though because she was out of uniform.
This is your own example. She's
I know
off
that,
of work,
and that's why I was saying. I'm saying I don't agree that she should get fired for doing whatever she chose to do off the hours.
I think she chose the wrong profession.
But you said you need to come
you walk around with BBL.
You gave an example like if this is the brand of a big company, you want to represent it regardless wherever they go.
I think this though. So cops typically have a strong union. So I think she shouldn't lose her job. She probably could be assigned to desk work or something like that where she can't be out in the field where people can recognize like, hey, you that cop that was twerking on the tape. I mean on the
why?
car.
But why though?
Well, because
if
at this point,
so once she at a club.
She was in a music video.
She was in a
music video presented to do what you were supposed to do in the video. If she was in a movie getting fucked, would people still be mad at her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're representing.
If she had a sex scene in a movie, people look at it just
you
like
have
a
a
movie.
badge.
She's a civil servant. Yeah, she is hot.
You're representing the blue shield, bro.
Yeah.
It's a difference. This ain't Walmart. This ain't
I didn't say it's Walmart.
No, what I'm saying is the type of job and what she represents is no way you can just go get on the strip.
And the type of
that was cool.
And that's
what that could cause on the job is crazy. That could cause a lot of harassment from not only from her peers, but from
y'all
people
got on my
out there.
ass about sexual harassment in the fucking workplace. Cause so somebody like me be like, hey, I saw your music video. And then y'all niggas probably report me on you. Be like,
let's keep it real though. People going out their jobs and doing way worse than twerking in the damn music
They
video.
not recording it though.
They're not cops.
I know, man. I don't care all that trying to act like that. This badge of honor is just the most holy shit in the world, nigga.
well, they are held to a higher standard than a regular civilian, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing about it. It's like at that point when they take that oath, they have to hold themselves to a higher standard.
How often do we see that oath get broken?
All the time. But again, she first of all, she's a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman too.
Go back to what you just said. Niggas be smoking niggas and don't lose their jobs. Y'all talking about
that's
No,
on
I
the
agree.
job.
That's why she
doing your job. That's a part of the
ain't doing
job.
your job.
You made a split decision.
crazy.
Listen, all this whole debate
with decisions.
all this whole debate is about is how social media is deep frying the brains of people where they cannot blur the line. Well, they're blurring the line. They can't what's the word I'm looking for?
Differentiate.
Differentiate
Yeah.
the line
they live
between
in what we
reality
call it. Yeah,
and social
exactly.
media. You think it's okay to go twerk and do all this shit because that's all you see on your timeline. So you're gonna go do it on company time? I'm literally paying you. I'm not paying you to twerk ass. I'm paying you to hand out ice, coffee,
Peanuts.
some crackers, and some peanuts. Go through the manual, okay? Yeah, you
Safety,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm paying you for. So people are cooked, bro.
Attention is a hell of a drug,
People
bro.
are cooked.
People think that any chance could be their chance too, and they're taking it on the worst things, in my opinion. Like you went and did the strip thing. She probably thought this is my only chance at going viral, maybe leaving this job. The girl who did the twerk video on airlines, to me, she for sure knew she was going to go viral or had the intention to go viral.
Even when you think about it like this, most of them, they just want to have fun. They don't care about living in fucking reality, long as they having fun.
Time and place, though, bro.
I'm not saying that, but that's
But
what.
yeah,
That's
what
why
he's saying
all
is-
I'm saying is this is why we see this constantly over and over.
People gotta
They're not
grow
thinking
up.
about the reality. They're not. That's why they need the structure of men, because it's like sometimes you got to shut the fun down for a second. Like you at fucking work, like you just said. It don't matter.
Now, imagine she's married.
Oh,
They're in a 50-50 household and they're depending on her half of her pay to pay bills. How you go home, look your husband and your kids in the face now and explain why we about to have to downsize or possibly be homeless because mommy want to be at work shaking ass for the gram,
And
for
then
likes, not even money, for likes
But most
and
women,
attention.
hey, nah, but
Mommy
This
at
is
home is
feminism at work. Y'all told women this shit is okay. Men told y'all this shit ain't okay. Y'all said the patriarchy, misogynistic. Look at what happens when you follow the lead of women. Destruction.
and let's
Failure.
And most women, most women in a sense of the way they carry themselves is why I say women, because they're not finna be on the gram twerking, especially with a man. 9 times out of 10, if the women is doing that, they already 304.
yeah.
So
Shit, half the women I follow that's thirst trapping got a man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, you posted shit like this? Oh, he know. What type of nigga you got? Because you showing everything. Why am I in your
the same way
private?
when I separate the women, you got to be able to decipher to separate the simps. Them niggas don't even count because the females they dealing with gonna do anything they want anyway.
They
Why
got
am
them
I
niggas
in your private
hypnotized.
story?
They got
if
them
you have
niggas
a man?
hypnotized over there. Them
That's
niggas-
true. That is
Why
true.
do you have a private story?
Why
if
do you have a
got
story? Exactly.
Them
There you
niggas,
go.
them niggas have bought into this new age shit, like I always say, of thinking they're more of a man because they let their women act like a slut online.
No,
That's where we at today.
these niggas is clowns. They simps, and it's the only way they can get women to actually want to be with them. Is, hey,
Because
let
how
me
we
do what I
always
want.
say, you always say, don't let a woman dictate your program. A lot of men today let women dictate their program. If a woman tells you you're less of a man in today's times for doing X, Y, and Z, or you ask about my body count and you want to know about my past or whatever, you're less of a man, then men believe what women say a man should be. That's why a lot of these niggas say, okay, if I trip over that, I'm less of a man because that's what women have
Simps
said.
believe, not men.
Yeah, men.
Suckers, clowns.
You give me
Nah,
whatever
but
you want to say.
Sometimes I know a lot of these dudes, women is they strong with their emotions and they be having the emotional battles that mean that's a lose-lose really, because they don't care about being right or wrong when it comes to that. But when you allow their emotions to dictate how you move with them, then you're gonna be cooked at that point. And I think that's what a lot of things we see when it comes to them not just on their behalf, but on the men's behalf of allowing certain shit. It really got to be your way or no way.
Man, we brought back shaming and just kind of like just made it uncool for women to act like hoes. Honestly, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. If we were just to be like, man, we ain't supporting no type of hoe shit, no type of like weird, lame shit like that. Bro, a lot of them women won't even act like that. They doing it because they see other women coming up. So it's the follow the leader mentality right now.
But
I'm supporting whole shit. It's just a time and a place.
Again, a time and a place. That's why they have strip clubs. That's why they have
time and a place.
And then it ain't even that. That's never gonna go away now with social media because we got the niggas that used to hide under rocks or probably would never even approach a woman. Now they have full access. They're blowing their whole fucking checks. Niggas you see them niggas be losing their mind. 25,000 on a bitch. Ain't never seen her. Ain't FaceTimed her or nothing.
You seen a picture of her thigh,
yeah. Nigga, a black screen talking about FaceTime me. It been going on since catfishing. We've been seeing all this. It's just it's crazy work.
Motherfuckers is getting catfish right now. That right there is unbelievable.
In 2025, getting catfish, you wanted to get catfish.
Yeah, that part. You
didn't ask that. You didn't ask that nigga to FaceTime you 15 times and he ain't never had
girlfriend.
FaceTime.
At that point, if you go be doing all that, you might as well just create your girlfriend on like ChatGPT and just have a conversation.
They said people is doing that. I wish I had that statistic to show y'all that. People having regular conversations with AI.
Yeah, Elon Musk just brought one of them apps to the Joe Rogan podcast where you can talk to it and it talks back like a real person.
Like you having like a full-fledged conversation.
Full-fledged conversation. Then they got the sex dolls coming, so they're gonna put that in the sex doll. Now you got a sex doll wife. So women, y'all on the clock. Y'all on the clock because they're gonna have these realistic humanoid bots that don't talk back. You can program it. It's gonna cook, clean, nonstop. Don't even need to sleep. Don't need to breathe. Nothing.
AI bros. It ain't even passport bros no more.
AI bros.
AI bros. Crazy.
Some niggas gonna have like 5 AIs in their house. All different
colors. Yeah. They have a different color. Asian one, white one, black one. Yeah.
Design it the way they want you to be. It's like, that's wild. AI is getting ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, AI is getting spooky. AI is definitely getting spooky. But we in California, and it's wild, crazy. I wish bill has been brought up trying to pass into legislation. I wish Ruckus was here because we literally had this debate with this goofy trying to tell him like, look, bro, this self-defense thing, they trying to eliminate that.
Are we arguing about this about the house?
Yeah, remember we argued him about that. So they have...
They say it's in effect, huh?
Yeah. AB 1333. What they're saying on social media is this bill is going to remove your right to defend yourself in your own home, meaning you can't use lethal force until you try to flee first, basically.
You have to flee your own house.
So someone breaks in your house, they want you to flee your house first.
You basically got to make it easier for the person that's trying to rob you. So get out so they can clear your house out. Yeah, you come back. But then it's just imagine even that though. You got a house full of kids. you got a house full of kids, and just imagine for the mothers and stuff that don't have men in their house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's easy pickings.
Yeah, that's crucial already because ain't nobody coming in where we sleeping at, and I'm listening to that bill or whatever the fuck.
So it's kind of like when the niggas run through the stores now. The security guard just stand on the side.
But I'm just saying, just imagine at 1, 2 in the morning, whatever time it is, somebody breaking in your house, and you got the audacity to be trying to wait for them to, because you never know what they got. They can come in there and off you for being up.
Hold on, let me read it. It says, AB 1333, a new bill in California is trying to change self-defense laws. AB 1333 would strip away legal protections for homeowners who use force to defend their property, effectively making self-defense a crime. Sheriff Chad Bianco calls it a gift to criminals, warning that the law would leave residents helpless while repeat offenders walk free. The bill's author, Rep. Rick Zuber, is already backpedaling after public backlash. But why was stopping home? Well, I don't know why they put why, but what was stopping homeowners from protecting themselves ever on the table? Oh no, but why was stopping homeowners from protecting themselves ever on the table? Basically, they're saying California loves criminals. They love the chaos.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? You get to do anything and walk free. You could be a child predator, get out, expunge your record, and you can go work around kids again. So California is crazy.
Bro,
think about this.
Yeah, because you got to still think about it. They know the crime out here. They want the crime rate boosted. You making it too easy. And it's like, then it's gonna make a person, it's like how they start doing the bait cars and stuff. It's like, by the time the crime rate is boosted, they're gonna make more money from niggas going to prison, eventually getting cracked. So it's like, this is all part of their cycle. They don't care about you.
They try to entice you to do the crime.
No, but they're enticing you for one. All people gonna say in the comments, stop doing crime. It don't matter. It's people that's gonna do crime, and they're gonna do it forever. It's about, y'all think about these citizens and the protection of the citizens. People are not, the police is not gonna do it because they just react. And if you call, they gonna probably answer the call like, did you get out the house yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it don't even matter. I just think this is all part of a plot because they don't care about you. They know for 9 times out of 10, the people that's passing these bills is living somewhere in the boondocks. Probably not even out here. You know what I'm saying? To where they know this not going to affect them.
Or a gated community where you need to get buzzed in and things like that, where it's harder for your house to get broken into.
And even then, you didn't see like, because recently they've been hitting the houses in the hills, and they
always been hitting houses.
They put that in the news though. Fucking NFL teams and NBA teams, MLB teams are specifically telling their players increase security and do things like that.
Like they had these dudes on like the world. They had to be like the world's dumbest criminals. They hit Joe Burrow house, took pictures with all his jewelry and stuff on in the house. Like, what is this thing doing? Like, y'all niggas is idiots.
Okay, so let me go into some more details. I'm reading this. The legislation explicitly clarifies that Californians must avoid resorting to fatal actions when they have the opportunity to de-escalate or disengage from a conflict outside their homes with the aim of preventing violent confrontations. Once you come anywhere near my home as a criminal,
I'm trying to blow your head
anything at my home, that is now a violent confrontation. And I'm going to try to take your life. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. If I'm asleep and I wake up and you in my house, that's a man down.
Facts. Even if they back is turned, it's so many laws out here. Like, you can't shoot them in their back when they back is turned and things like that. And you have to show that they had a weapon and things like that for you to use lethal force right now. It's ridiculous, man. And California is one of the weakest states for that shit, because that shit don't happen in red states. When you go down to Arizona and Texas where it's open carry, ain't nobody doing those type of crimes like that, because we all know everybody's strapped in here. And if everybody's strapped, it's going to be nobody that's trying to test anyone.
And the nigga that's breaking in your shit, is he already on edge or she already on edge? So how you gonna de-escalate it? You know what I mean? Y'all
I don't know what you have.
Yeah, like,
how many people done broke into a house and then wind up smoking the homeowners? People literally have caught bodies like that just on some, oh shit, bam.
Yeah, because they just
not even that, or I just don't want to leave a witness. I might empty this out and then don't. It don't make no sense.
I think a famous up north rapper caught a case like that. I don't want to put a name on it.
I know Soulja Boy caught a body when somebody tried to get in his house.
Yeah, he was in different states though. I think he was in Atlanta. Okay, so now that they have like the fact checkers going on. So let me read some of that. So it says, here's what we know about AB 1333. The bill prioritizes safety by clarifying legal accountability for individuals who choose not to take precautionary measures to disengage. This legislation ensures that we don't have deadly shootings where we could have de-escalation. Once again, once you enter my home, me shooting you is de-escalating. So I don't know what they're talking about.
And I can't guarantee that, like you said, it's either me or you in that situation. So I'm not going to take time to figure out if you're not going to hurt me. I'm going to just hurt you first.
And they playing
as a man, protect your family at all costs. By any means necessary, even if you got to go sit down for it.
Okay.
Because a lot of that is not going to never make sense. And at the end of the day, how do they determine it? It's going to be your word versus theirs. And if they sleep eternally, then they really have no word to stand on.
The law change if it's someone successful defend themselves. Like, let somebody successful defend themselves, then they go be like, well,
different
maybe
situation.
No, I'm saying, but you can't really determine whether I tried to escape my home or not.
Well, hold on, because now let me read the rest of this, because they're trying to play the race card. It says, this bill promotes racial justice. Stand your ground laws dramatically escalate violence, leading to 150 additional gun deaths each month nationwide, with an increase of 32% in Florida's gun homicide rate alone. In states with stand your ground laws, homicides are deemed justifiable 5 times more often when white shooters kill black victims compared to reverse scenarios. AB 1333 responds to these dangerous trends by clarifying the state's self-defense laws to require peaceful disengagement outside the home when possible. So are they saying that this is only
we break in a lot
outside the home, or when they actually break in? This is what I'm trying to get the actual clear-cut definition because they keep saying outside the home.
No, they said inside.
But what I'm saying, it said inside. It said there's more guns in public in California following the Supreme Court's reckless Bruin decision. So basically saying we have more guns and they're trying to lower shootings. And they're trying to play on our emotional
So they're saying we get smoked
we
more.
get smoked the most.
Yeah.
And white people get off more when they smoke us than when they break in our homes and we smoke them.
But they just gave a whole statistic that was in a whole other state. That got nothing to do with y'all
With
doing
California.
here.
That's a
They're
fact.
still going to keep the same laws that they have, regardless of what's going on. So that really is irrelevant for them to even be trying to compare the two.
And that's
So
crazy because that's how they
it's
get
a
you.
myth. It says this bill makes it so that Californians cannot defend themselves and their families against attacks on their homes. They said it's a myth. They said this is false. This bill does not impact the Castle Doctrine, which is codified elsewhere in the state penal code and allows someone to use deadly force in their home with the presumption that they were facing imminent bodily harm. So it sounded like you could still smoke somebody if they come in your house.
But
Maybe this is like on your front lawn or something.
Even out here, it's never really been to that extent. I know people right now that's doing life for self-defense cases where people that tried to kill them or they killed them, regardless of some of the circumstances. But
In California, you got to be so many feet.
It's so much that break down when they doing them courts that what you damn near still gonna lose.
Yeah, you can't do execution style. You can't be like over the body. It's so many different things, but it's hard to tell somebody how to react when you in that moment. When your heart is on your tongue bouncing and you try to defend your family, bro. There is no way to stop you. You know what I'm saying? You go eliminate the threat that's in your household.
And this is what's the craziest part. Police don't have to de-escalate. They don't even have warning shots.
No.
Police, when they pop you, they empty the clip because they have to eliminate the threat. And then they handcuff the lifeless body. So how are you telling a trained police officer they just basically got the right to kill whenever they feel it's dangerous enough for them to kill? But someone who's untrained, you have a stranger in your home, you don't know what they got, you don't know what drugs they own, you don't know what mind state they own, you don't even know why they in their home. They could be a damn serial killer. But you're supposed to sit there in the middle of the night and figure it out and try to disengage the situation and talk them down, or, hey, can I just get my family and get like, bro, no, it's not happening, bro. No, you come in my house, I'm drilling your ass. I'm pop the whole clip, I'm emptying you, we can figure it out later.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Hey, if you turn around, I'm shooting your ass in the back.
Real talk.
So you better just stand there and just chin up, chest out, and just take it.
Man.
I don't give a damn. Wherever the bullet can hit you, it's gonna hit you.
Yeah, facts.
These motherfuckers, California is crazy.
Even boys in the hood, he tried to blow the nigga down when his son was in there pissing.
Exactly. The Furious Styles playing no game. He got the 357 Magnum and tried to smoke her.
Man, look, you can always make bail, bro. Ain't no money to get you out that casket. That's real talk, bro. You can always bail
Even
yourself
that
out.
though, it just you never know what type of effect that can have on your kids or your family in general, whoever you got in the house.
No,
with
I'm saying,
Yeah.
for
I know what
yourself,
you're saying,
you the
yeah.
shooter, like, bro, you can bail. I mean, it's ways around it. You can't come back. You know,
It is what it is in that moment, really.
California is a lay down and just die state.
Pretty much.
They don't want you to defend yourself. They don't want you to defend your property. I don't even like that you can't defend your property.
Nah.
If somebody breaking in your car and you pop them, you going to jail.
If you own a apartment complex and they not paying rent, it takes like 6 months to get somebody evicted. You know what I'm saying? Like California kind of give like criminals and people that's in the wrong more rights than like business owner and people that's trying to like the law-abiding citizens, basically.
It's an illusion. They make you think you're getting more rights until when they finally get you and they stretch your dumb ass for thinking you had more chance of getting away with something. It's all a setup to keep them prisons flooded.
Because where was all these free criminal laws when I was a damn criminal?
Man,
you getting stressed on your first offense.
Man, what? Throwing football numbers.
But yeah, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about this. I see a lot of people saying, why would you willingly move to California? I mean, you know, like I said, it's legal to be a predator here. In a sense, yeah, you might go to jail, slap on the wrist, get right back out and be back at the school teaching. And they just wipe it off your record real quick. So California is crazy. The cost of living is nuts. They don't want you defending your family. They taxing the shit out of you.
Yeah, facts.
They want your kids.
Home ownership.
They want your kids.
Yep, home ownership is
They
impossible.
basically telling you to get up out of here.
So California is nuts. So when y'all see us out here thriving and going viral, y'all need to extra salute us.
Facts.
You gotta really be one of them ones.
You
Yeah.
gotta be one of them ones to make it out
Cali
here.
gonna make you drop your nuts, nigga. You gotta have King Kong nuts out here.
Hey, I'm telling you, because every week, if you go down to Hollywood, you're gonna see a transplant down there drinking their sorrows away. You're like, damn, where you from? I'm from Colorado, or I'm from Maine. What you
moved
doing
down
out
here
here?
for
Trying to be an actor, trying to be an actor, trying to get a big shot. Right now, I'm working at IHOP. Like, nigga, what? Like, be some random ass shit.
It don't even be that. It'd be that too. Then it'd be like, you could just tell nigga Hollywood and suck the life out them niggas trying to make it out here.
Yeah.
Just imagine, you only did this for 3 months, nigga. You just came out here, you was fresh.
All
glow.
he did was party.
Like, damn, ain't that last nigga? Yeah, exactly. Ain't that the last nigga we seen 90 days ago? He cooked. Like, California will beat you.
I
man.
swear I saw this girl at the bar, bro. She was just staring at her drink, and I'm like, okay, that's another one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, I came out here to be an actor and woo wop and no auditions, and I didn't know about the drug problems and the tent cities because all she was watching is TikToks.
Because it make it look good when they can edit them pictures and make Hollywood Boulevard look like, you know what I mean? Look like something.
That shit nasty.
Get a shot of the Hollywood sign. You think you lit.
It'd be House of Wax. Ooh, you just
Yeah, man. Don't go downtown LA. Don't go downtown LA, bro.
I ain't never going to Hollywood.
Moving to Hollywood for the House of Wax is nuts. And everything that glitters ain't gold. Hollywood is really not that lit. I'll go deep in Orange County before I really low-key
For
go
sure.
to Hollywood.
Not facts.
Hollywood is low-key dog shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It ain't nothing really popping in
It's because
Hollywood.
Orange County, you could consider it still sort of conservative in a way, in my opinion, compared to like Hollywood is full blown, blue haired, trannies running around. It's a crazy sight when you go
But
down there.
it's so much going out because it's more so you outside looking in when you get in Hollywood. The Hollywood spaces that people think they're going to get into is like, them be like all exclusive RSVP and
Yeah,
you
you're not
ain't
getting
even
in
gonna
there.
know what's going
And
on.
we all know this. The club trick is this: you make the line long, because inside ain't shit
dead.
popping in that motherfucker. You set the line long, so when you drive by, you like, damn, look all them bitches outside in line. Like, where y'all like? Oh, we about to go here. That's what they do. It's all an illusion, bro. Build up the hype.
Man, and don't get me talking about the prices, because it was one spot I finally found that I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then fucking Scotty posted that shit. And then it started going viral online. What was it? I think it was Lost.
Rooftop
been
bar,
there?
huh?
Rooftop bar.
I think it's
Rooftop,
Issa
yeah.
Rae shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
To reserve a table for two, $1,000 minimum.
Oh yeah, they out their mind.
For two. How much food and drink could two people possibly eat and drink?
I better be good. I better have an unlimited pass.
Man,
Nigga,
man, for
like what they call it, like a year pass. Like you get
Man,
that-
A membership.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Exactly, a membership. Man, I'm still not giving y'all $1,000 for that. Food ain't never that good.
And then all them rooftops be garlic fries, nasty ass shit.
Yeah, bump. Salad's trash.
Yeah.
Two guests,
crazy.
1,000 minimum. 3 to 4 guests, 1,500 minimum. 5 to 6 guests, 2,000. 7 to 8, 2,500. 9 to 15, 3,000 and up.
What are you
I don't
doing
care how
up
much
there?
money you got. Bottle service is a scam. It's
Oh,
a
man,
ripoff.
come on.
It's the dumbest thing. It never been lit to me. It always was dumb. I hate it when they say, hey, let's get bought. No, bro.
$500 for a $70 bottle.
So look,
is crazy.
it's not that it's
For the
bottle service.
$30 bottle,
So-
the Blanco.
My thing is this:
the
I
Blanco is
was never a
crazy.
fan of the bottle service.
800 for Blanco.
But I did like having a section because I do like having a party.
Now you like having your own space.
I like having my own space to kind of go to, bro. That's the only reason why I be like, if it's a group of us, I wouldn't mind pitching in. I don't care about the bottle. It's more so when we can go out and dance, and then hey, we back over here with it. You know
I
what I
agree.
mean? Like bumping the bump.
I'm gonna say this though, even before like, I don't want to say every club. Before I was going to clubs and shit, when I was really going to house parties was more cracking.
Cracking, always.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is you didn't have no section. You didn't have people acting like they was better than other people because you put a rope around it.
Well,
you had
yeah.
everybody on the same floor, paying the
shirt
same
was
amount of
drenched.
money to get in, and you lit.
Well, because
So-
back then it wasn't even about that. Everybody was trying to have a good time. Shit, we all had the same shit on. We all had 5X Pro clubs on back when house parties was popping.
Big burners. But
Man,
yeah.
exactly.
But the clubs used to be like that too before the section.
That's all I'm saying.
Everybody
Yeah.
get in.
Everybody get in.
whatever
you don't know who was
Everybody was
yeah.
off the Adios, the Long Islands, like you know what I'm saying.
And it
Like-
forced you to mingle.
it did.
You couldn't just sit here like this with a cup
Nope.
the
Oh,
whole
no.
night.
Unless you
You know
get
what I'm
somebody's number. Unless you like put your number in this phone. Other
Not
than that,
But
socializing.
you're not even doing that now. All you doing is this.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you making everybody on the gram think
Niggas
you
standing
lit.
on couches
Nigga pull
and
up to
shit.
this motherfucker. Nigga, why you even tell me to come here? This shit is trash. Yeah. Motherfucker low-key turned that. Hey, go crazy real quick.
Go crazy real quick.
Nigga looking lit like, no, this shit bunk.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
cool on clubs.
See, you
unless
just
I'm out of
on,
town.
man. If you partying, if you out of town, it's different. You get to mingle with different type of people.
Party out of town.
Everybody's going there to turn up like that. I feel like when you go out of town, because you see people from all over. You go to a tourist area, everybody's there to go.
What's
crazy.
your favorite city to turn up out of town?
And let loose? Me, I like going places in Mexico personally.
Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I like Houston or New Orleans.
Oh, you mean like that?
Houston?
I like Houston.
Nah,
I've been to some places in Dallas
I'm
too.
low-key over that, because all you do is see a bunch of Californians. Everybody start going to Houston. Houston was lit a couple years ago.
I'm about to say when the times last time when we went, it was lit. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't a lot of Californians.
Like New Orleans is always lit. New Orleans you can go there anytime.
Yeah.
Vegas, I'm over that.
Oh,
That's
you're not
Cali. That's like
That's
being
our
at home.
backyard.
That's our
Vegas
backyard.
our backyard.
Yeah, I'm cool on Vegas. Atlanta is lit, but Atlanta is too fake Hollywood. I'm cool. It's all the section bottle service shit. Houston is cool, but I'm burnt out on that. I'm out the country, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I want that passport stamp to go have fun out there. You don't even gotta pay to get in the club. You just walk in them bitches.
Yeah,
Right.
And they lit. They going crazy.
They happy you there. You an American? What? Come on.
Nigga, you get you 5 J-Los for nigga the $130. All y'all coming to the B&B. It's up.
Let's go. Let's go.
So God, you already know they get to follow you around for a drink. Like, damn, they following us since the 3rd club. Oh yeah, they going.
Yep.
It's up.
Some of them don't even be caring. They gonna try to snatch you out your pants. Like, this shit wild. Like,
Hey, watch your drinks.
Oh,
Let them
yeah.
pour your drinks. You
Oh,
cooked.
yeah.
don't take no drinks from them.
You gonna wake up in the jungle somewhere tied to a tree finna get beheaded. No drink, mommy. No drink. We sober today. Get right to the business.
Man.
What's going on in the music world, man? Any music cracking?
I'm bumping that Moray. He got a new album out. I know y'all probably fuck with it. I
Ray.
Moray came and went. I ain't gonna lie.
I like him.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna keep it 100.
He like a Rod Wave type nigga. He better than Rod Wave if you
Okay.
ask me.
He was actually popping before. At
Yeah.
a point,
To me, he better than Rod
I
Wave.
liked him. I think he got one. I think he ended up getting one song. I don't know if it was with Kevin Gates or somebody. He had one song with a feature with somebody. And low-key had a video that motherfucker fell right off.
He walked so Rod Wave could run and depress the world. Because if you listen to Rod Wave, you down bad, bro.
Rod Wave will make you want to unalive yourself. That nigga.
But some people love that nigga.
Life
though. I
can't
be
be
like,
that bad, bro.
I
This
see
nigga
niggas
fat
playing
and
that nigga a lot.
depressed every song.
Life
nigga.
can't be that bad, gang. Like, you listen to Rod Wave and just want to drink some bleach. Like,
Oh, God. Like, nigga, what is you sad about now?
They finna kill y'all. You can't be. You got money now. You still can't be going through that.
Nah,
much
for
shit.
You gotta go listen to his brother, Boss Man D-Lo. That's what to be.
I want to eat a bunch of hibachi on the
No, it's not his
floor.
brother. I'm just saying they.
Oh, yeah, boss
Hey,
man, boss man.
did y'all ever come up with your albums yet? I know you bumping Freddie Gibbs, but remember the albums from East Rap?
You ain't gonna need a fade in a minute.
But you know you can't believe me. Niggas know Gibbs gets no play. Shout out
Man.
to Gibbs. You cool.
Gibbs get played, my nigga.
That's your man's right here. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but did you ever come up with your albums though from each region? Remember from the last
But
episode?
I don't
Best album from each region? That's
no,
tough.
we was talking about classics, right?
Yeah, just classic. Yeah, from each
All right.
region.
So I'm gonna start with my same ones. On the West, I got Nip, Victory Lap.
All right,
New York, I got
or just East Coast. They ain't got to be New York. Just East Coast.
East Coast. I still got Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't think really too much could hold up with that.
Okay.
Who we got? We got down south. We talking about albums or just mixtapes?
No, it's albums.
Hey, what happened to Stat Quo?
You said 5. Who I got down south, man?
You got
That was random. I
Texas
just thought about that.
to like the Carolinas.
No, I know where they at. I'm thinking like what rappers like Wayne.
So you got
something
T.I.
about
Wayne, you
all
got
that.
UGK, you got
Jeezy, all that.
Jeezy, you got Outkast.
You know what's cold? It's hard to think of a classic South album.
That's
I
what
want to say Plies the Real Testament.
That's a good
I'm
one.
not gonna lie, because I was locked up when that
Trap
came
music.
out,
Oh, no, go
and
ahead.
that got me through prison, bro.
The Real Testament was that's one of the greatest albums though. But
So the Plies that I see now today is not
you
the
gotta
Plies
think
I was bumping
it's
back
so
then.
ironic because how much they hate Plies, but he was one of the first niggas really pushing that real shit.
No,
when it
Plies
came
is
to that
dope.
real movement,
for
like
sure.
niggas wasn't really separating it too
Who
much.
you gonna
Like
say?
he was.
I know you gonna say Jeezy. The
For the
10,
South,
101?
hell no, I'm going with Lil Boosie, nigga.
Which one?
I'm talking about that. You know what? I'll probably go with I forgot the name. It was the yellow with the Set It Off. That whole album go, or you
Yeah,
go with
yeah.
gangster music
That
with
one.
him
I like
and
that
Webby. That shit go
See, but
hard
them
too.
was all
That's
like,
for the streets.
And
for sure.
even Webby, nigga, Savage Life, nigga, them motherfuckers used to bang.
was them albums or mixtapes?
No, those is
No,
albums.
that was
Savage
what was
Life?
that Boosie one? Was it Badass?
I think it was called
You got
Badass.
Badass, you got the Return of Badass.
And you got fuck.
Who you
the
got,
Trill
Collie?
Fam. Trill Fam, they had
me,
their little joint
when I
album.
say
But
Andre
see, but
3000 flute
y'all
album, I'm
see the way
Gonna
we
say
gotta
Andre
rewind that because I
3K.
can't let y'all get away with that because y'all still didn't just give me the album.
All
Like
right.
y'all just said I could have said
You didn't give the album.
because I said I gotta think about the South. I gave y'all 2, but I could have easily said Boosie. I know Boosie tracks from fucking 16 to now.
Well,
I
we
mean
said
16
album.
years old. No, but it was all mixtapes really because his albums wasn't.
No, Badass
we
was
talking about
album.
classic albums though.
No,
I
Badass
thought.
was album.
Luda first album was low key,
I know.
maybe a classic.
Hey, you know, for the Midwest, who I go with, nigga, I go with Nelly. Country Grammar and Nellyville, them 2 albums.
Country
was fire.
Grammar band.
Nigga going by default shit.
No,
Yeah, I
nigga,
know, that's-
nigga,
a nigga that
all right,
sold
name
all the
name
records.
another nigga from the Midwest that was
What's the
popping like
Midwest? Midwest is
Midwest,
like
you
who?
got Chicago, you got
Name
Detroit, St. Louis,
Yeah, that's y'all
That's
got
what I'm
M.
trying to say,
Y'all got
bro.
M.
M,
you can throw them
Marshall
in.
Mathers LP, nigga.
Yeah, there
Midwest.
you go.
You got Bone Thugs too.
I want to hear a cut. What's
I-
yours?
on the
Gotta
west,
get one take.
on the west, I got either Nip Mailbox Money for me, my personal favorite, or Good
Nah, we
Kid.
got-
That's not
you
an
got
album though.
albums.
That's a mixtape.
All
you
these
mean?
mixtapes, yeah.
That's
Damn.
Mailbox. That's
Why I said Victory Lap. That's the only really only album he got.
That's the only album. Yeah.
Damn. Then I have to
And
say
this
Good
is to
Kid, Mad
represent
City.
these
Yes.
coasts. So make it that way. Like somebody never heard rap music, and you was like, okay, this represents the West Coast.
I'll say Good Kid, Mad City for the west.
Damn.
For me, I enjoy it. That's like from my favorite album to listen to on the west.
He trying to make all
I say-
stamps on that one.
I say East Coast. What I enjoy listening to probably Pieces of a Man, AZ. I actually like the. I do. I like that album. I like.
nigga way too young to
I
know
like the
about
massacre.
AZ.
I like the massacre over Get Rich or Die Trying. That's just me.
Ooh,
That's a cold take.
Man.
That's just me.
crazy.
That's a
I'm
cold
supposed
take.
to die tonight. This is 50. I like Rider
yeah.
music.
This is
What's the other one I
Mini
fuck with?
Man?
God Gave Me Style.
God gave me style.
I fuck with all that.
God gave me,
Many,
yeah.
many. You not like
I fuck
me.
with the massacre over. That's just me personally. I like the massacre
Music
over.
speaks to his soul. Yeah.
in the club.
Nah, in the club didn't age well.
Like that's like
What?
That's
You
like
know,
candy
it-
shop.
in
That
the
shit
club,
black.
it
It's
age
whatever
well.
to me.
In the club,
Yeah, I
it
can't.
age well.
do it.
age well.
It it's just not for. It's really for the women, my nigga.
Nah, it didn't age well.
The beat is fire.
The massacre.
I-
Y'all tripping.
The
I
Massacre-
don't
I fuck with the
know if you
Massacre,
played
me
through the whole
personally.
thing.
Nah, the massacre could have been a classic if he took off of the piggy bank.
I don't fuck with
Y'all
Piggy
talking
Bank.
about-
I don't fuck with Piggy Bank.
no,
Piggy
no.
Bank is it.
How y'all gonna have
Okay.
That's what I'm finna say. Y'all got the nerve to talk about in the club. Gat man or the problem
like
mama
Gat
song.
Man.
Gatman was fire, my nigga. No,
But the opening
Bro.
is crazy.
What up, gangster? Patiently waiting.
Patiently
Mini
waiting.
man.
Oh, you know what about it.
I get high all the time. Heat. Fuck
Those
is y'all
are
talking about?
he is a
was
yeah.
alright.
No, he
He
go
was
crazy.
alright.
He
Like
go,
the beat.
the
The beat.
beginning when he pull
That
up
beat
and
was-
air
I like
the
that.
house out, whatever he do.
That
If you was
Yeah.
smart, you be shooking me.
Yeah,
you
that
don't
shit
hit
go
the
crazy.
before you spray your mama crib.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
That shit was alright.
Bloodhound
Bloodhound was my shit. Hey, that with him and
Heat
Young
is
Buck.
crazy.
Damn. Come
I mean,
on.
back-
What is
I mean,
up?
back then,
PIMP.
Hold on, he said the
21
beat.
questions. Y'all talking about that over
You right,
Massacre
nigga.
over there?
I just
No,
fuck
I
with
just
that.
said it. I just said the massacre is cool though.
Don't push me.
Nah, the massacre had too many misses. Massacre
No,
Damn.
you know, it don't have too many misses. It just
don't-
didn't go hard. I'm gonna tell you.
I fuck with
1
him
through
more.
4 was hard. The
Crazy.
piggy bank take off, Gatman take off, Candy
Oh,
Shop
you
take
tri-
off. So 3 in a row.
Piggy
he
Yeah,
Bank
you're
he
right.
missed.
I don't fuck with Candy Shop either.
No,
Yeah,
nigga,
Candy
no,
Shop's
nigga, come
trash.
on, bro. He has to have a commercial hit, bro. You have to
Yeah,
have it
but
for the
That
kids
wasn't
and
it, bro.
It didn't.
What you mean?
That
Nigga?
I
was-
mean,
It was
back
for the
then it did
females.
go crazy.
Guns Come Out was hard.
Guns Come Out was a banger. Ski
So
Mask
Amazing
Way.
was hard.
Yeah, So Amazing.
Ski Mask Way is classic. That's classic. What about the power of a dollar? So see, y'all not real music heads. If y'all know about
Nah, I
the
fuck with
power,
the Power of the Dollar, though.
That was 50's original first album. Then he got
He
dropped,
got dropped by Columbia. I know that.
Yeah,
I like the
And that's
Quran.
before, that's before he had the lisp.
How to
That sound
rob.
way
I mean,
different.
so
The Holy Quran, all that. If you know 50 music, then you know all that shit. But
I fuck. But did you ever fuck with the soundtrack though? The Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack. That shit went hard.
it was cool. That was what they had.
Nah,
that
that
had
shit
that
went
had
hard.
the whip your head, boy. That was
I
on
mean,
there.
but it has no. But you. That's
No, that
the-
was a banger.
But it really has.
So
some
who
shit
else
on
we
it.
got though? Y'all said Midwest. We got East Coast, West Coast.
None
Who
of
else?
y'all named every region.
The South is
So
hard.
he said.
That's-
So you said the West. You said Good Kid, Mad City. What's the East Coast?
I said the massacre.
The Massacre. What's the South?
Told you the South is tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Eminem. Hey, that's
the
no
Midwest.
For the Midwest.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you said
The
the
South
South.
is like
You said the South. Well, he brought up Boosie. Right,
trying to
running through
think
that. All
who we
that.
can
Well,
think about.
so for the West, for me, I'll go to represent just the West Coast.
It's hard because
Because for me, growing up, the South was a lot of the dancing type
The
shit.
T.I. Urban Legend. Do
I love that
niggas got Cub beat in the South?
No, I wasn't listening to the album. I was listening to the singles, not the album, though.
No, the
That
album
album
hard.
slapped.
I didn't listen to the
Yeah.
album. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
listened to the
Jeezy,
singles.
Jeezy. I mean, that whole little time frame was hard.
T.I.'s antics offline kind of tainted.
We're not talking
his-
about,
But
but
no,
we talking about that album at that time.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying, nigga, you wasn't bumping the album at that
I
time.
was bumping that. You don't
not
know me.
bumping
All
that
that came, I
album.
bumped that in middle school, nigga. And go check
Man,
the
you
dates.
wasn't bumping that fucking
Go check
album.
the dates,
This
nigga.
nigga cap, bro.
Because he don't know the songs on there.
Listen, the South is hard because you got eras.
For me, I'm
You got
going.
the trap era.
Yeah, the trap
Then you
era.
got the Wayne
Then you got
era.
Gucci, yeah.
And you got pre-trap. You got the Outkast and all of them, the Big
it's a-
Mics, the
Killer
Killer
Mike,
Mics.
yeah.
We talking about albums, classic
Scarfaces.
albums, though. Y'all talking about
Scarface, yeah.
mixtapes.
No, we're not. I'm talking about albums.
So I don't understand. Pick one then.
Me, I'm probably going Dirty Sprite too. Future.
That was an album.
That was cool. Yeah, that was an album. That was cool. It's cool.
I gotta
That's what we-
sit down and
yeah.
look at
Future
the South,
too new, man. I'm a
Because they gonna kill us for not saying the Outkast album.
You could do a what is it? Quimini or Quimini?
Scarface.
You could do that.
Scarface. They can kill us for that one.
Nah, Scarface is classic, nigga.
Hey,
That's
what
why
I
I
said.
said
They
Dying
can
Breed.
kill us for
for
Last
not
of the Dying
saying
Breed.
that.
Yeah. For the West Coast, I'm gonna go with All Eyes on Me then.
safe. Y'all some safe picking.
What you mean? That's one of the best albums ever made,
Y'all
though.
some safe
All right, then
people.
I'll say the Chronic then. When I
She
say
got
the
like
Chron-
20
I mean, the
tracks
Chron-
on it.
You went from safe to safer.
All right, so
Nah, all eyes
so
on
the-
me
all
is
right.
safer.
All right, so you
So
want
we
to go
got
so, all right, so
badass,
West
man.
Coast shit? Hold on, West
Nah,
Coast
you
shit.
said it right, nigga. Set it
No.
off, nigga. I remember my struggle.
Yeah, nigga, Boosie. I know. I said Boosie. I still with. So then, hey, you fuck with E40 then? Grit and Grind?
I'm not fucking with E40.
Oh, you saw, nigga. You saw.
E40
No, I fuck with
E40
E40.
got
Don't get it
slapped still.
twisted. I don't fuck with his albums. I wasn't buying them as a kid.
Nigga, all he made was albums. He ain't
Nigga,
never made nothing else.
E40
I
go
wasn't
hard.
buying them.
You said, but how you fuck with 40 then? If you don't,
Cause of whatever was coming on the box, I was watching it.
nigga, he
nigga.
never had nothing but albums. Cause never made a mixtape.
Nah.
He didn't, bro.
Nah,
I'm
but
just-
Boosie go hard though, and then for the East Coast, I just I'll go with DMX, the Grand Champ.
that was a good one.
Grand Champ was all right.
Nigga, that
Grand
shit
Champ,
hard.
Grand Champ was the.
It had some misses on there.
This nigga, boy.
It wasn't as dark as
Yeah,
That
he's
nigga
a tough
pick,
critic.
short,
huh?
like, yo,
He-
you-
he-
a tough critic.
He over there looking.
You always gotta do
He
that.
probably chat GPT. What's the best album from this
He
region?
don't
Nigga,
never
I
want.
know
He don't never want them to kill Cuz in the chest. So he trying to make
Bro,
sure
you
he
can't
looks
kill
good.
me because my picks is my picks. There's no way
You
to
ain't
kill
picking
me.
none though.
But you ain't said not one region yet, nigga. You from the West and you don't even like West Coast music.
I do like West Coast music. I like
Hey, don't
West
say
Coast.
don't say Snoop, nigga, because that's safe.
Well, how's that safe? I've never even mentioned Snoop on the show musically for real like that. I wasn't bumping just straight Snoop like that. Cause
You didn't bump the East Siders?
Not like that,
You didn't bump that album?
bro. I bumped that album, but I'm saying
It was alright,
I like niggas who can rap bars. So I was like listening to Crooked Eye freestyles and shit like that. I was listening to Razcast. Matter of fact, that's a classic album. What was that? Soul on Ice? What was that Razcast album before Game Blacked His Eye? Razcast was a joint.
I didn't bump that nigga.
The real
I didn't bump that nigga.
listen.
Fuck this nigga talking about.
Fuck this nigga talking about.
These niggas don't know, cuz.
Nigga,
I'm
I
really
was not
you feel me?
bumping that shit.
Razcast, bro.
All
he
right,
was
but
one of
give
the
us your
ones.
picks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, for West Coast, if I just handed you an album like this, the West.
The documentary. That's safe. Watch.
No, no. Okay. This one, Sugar Free,
Street Gospel?
Street Gospel.
All right. Yeah, all right. Because we from out here, so that's safe for
Y'all
us.
saying that cuz just trying to sound different. Cuz God know damn well you
Hey,
was.
shit, but that
He talking
album
about-
was
he talking
inside
about-
too
he talking about me
sugar-free.
not bumping T.I. Cuz was not playing no Sugar Free. Only person that was playing Sugar Free really was our older brother. Cuz wasn't bumping no Sugar Free.
Listen, that's where I got it from. I used to sneak in the room and play cuz shit. You remember that the tape he had with Quick and Mossberg?
Yeah.
Connected?
I can't lie. We slapped that for
Bang
sure.
that nigga.
Yeah.
Mossberg,
And
nigga.
Mossberg, I was
Hey,
slapping.
I bet you even know about Mossberg went hard,
I
my
was
nigga.
slapping
Nah, he
Mossberg.
was.
You need to shut up, nigga.
Man.
You fucking with my game, run out your game, run out the game. You need to shut
Mossberg
up.
got
cuz.
hits.
He was next up.
Find your own.
Yeah, man.
Before you can't
R.I.P.
find your
Mossberg,
own.
my nigga.
Okay, so what? He gave one. What'd you give? You gave. He tried to escape.
Get up on that nigga.
All right, so sugar free now. Hey, what's your South album?
Ooh, okay. It's either gonna be between Jeezy
Which one?
and the Real
The one on-
Testament. The first Jeezy.
No Weezy, no Carter 2.
No, I'm not giving no Weezy.
Wayne don't get nothing. No Hot Boys.
I'm
None of them
not-
niggas get nothing. No Master P. No C Murder.
This what I'm saying. This what C Murder got a classic. It's errors, bro. It's errors. That's why it's hard as fuck.
This nigga.
For the East Coast, New York, I'm giving them Stillmatic.
Safe.
Nah, that's a good one.
No,
I'm
that's
giving them
safe.
Stillmatic or the Blueprint.
That safe, my nigga. That's the.
How is that safe?
That's equivalently saying the Chronic.
The top rappers.
Yeah, nigga, that's equivalently saying the Chronic and nigga and All Eyes on Me.
How?
Choose something else.
That's good.
Don't
That's
choose
good.
Jay-Z
Picks,
and don't choose Nas. Nigga, choose somebody.
How?
But even because it's catchy with all this shit because even if you choose one of them, it's like you can't go wrong. Because even if you choose DMX, it's still like to me.
You chose safe, nigga.
Yeah, I could look at it.
But I said the Grand
Because he's
Champ,
so
though.
big, it's
Nigga,
almost.
I didn't say one of his most popular. I mean, it knocks, but it ain't one of his like top.
It's
I don't-
not.
I gotta really sit down and think about it because I have to look at the albums that were released. Because I know it's some albums that were released that I'm not thinking about. Once I see it, I'm like, oh, that's the
So
one.
Midwest, who you going with? Since you're going safe on the East Coast. I'm just saying.
This is the thing. I don't recall many Midwest albums like that.
I mean, you got
Who was really
Eminem.
cracking?
Y'all talked about Eminem. Y'all talk about Exhibit because ain't he from Detroit? Or are you from New
Nigga from
Mexico?
New Mexico.
Albuquerque, nigga.
Oh, Albuquerque.
He's technically.
Hey,
Albuquerque.
Cud tripping on the Grand Champ though.
And the Grand Champ go
Grand
hard
Champ
though,
got
bro.
a lot
This
of
can't-
misses.
This can't be. Then that shot down. That really was that on the Grand Champ.
Now the best song on there is the one with Jada and
No, where the hood at? You had
Where the hood at is a joint.
Man, listen, I know.
You had the rain. You had the prayer. You had.
Rain go hard.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know.
Hey, first of all, let me
It's
shout
dark,
out.
yeah. I
Hold
like
on,
it.
before we do any of this, let me shout out the homie DW Flame. New album out, Back Tripping. Y'all make sure y'all go get that. Long Beach, we back up. You feel me? The homie is back outside. He's back tripping. That's like number one on my gym playlist right now. When I want to 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, get amped up, I'm throwing the homie on. He
go hard.
He gassing.
For sure.
Gang
Check
shit.
it out.
2100.
I fuck with Kevin
23rd
Gates
Street
in
to
the
Word
gym.
Street. Crip Street with a Crips meet. Y'all know how we do. Long Beach is in the building. But yeah,
You can't shout DW without giving it for the fifth L.
Fifth Street.
But who else you got? You only name one nigga.
Cause I gotta really sit down and think about it. I don't want to
you
fuck
pressing
it up.
us about
I don't know many Midwest albums. I'm just trying to
You look
say.
at me crazy. They gonna kill your dumb ass.
Who you
if I
got?
know the Midwest.
You got Twista,
Yep. You got Bone
and then you got
Thugs.
Kanye.
You
both
got-
us, both us from the West Coast. I don't care what nobody
I mean,
says.
yeah, but they from Cleveland.
I don't
Cleveland
care.
is
They're
the
from
city
Cali,
where
nigga.
I come from.
Once they got with Easy, you couldn't tell the
But
difference.
they was still repping Cleveland though.
You
They
niggas
was.
from Cali,
They-
bro.
I get it. By default, they
You
are.
niggas from Cali.
Same thing what I say about Pac, nigga. He's nigga West Coast.
You ain't from the West.
All right,
For sure.
But you a music head. You fuck with Yeezy. You don't.
I do. But
College Dropout.
this the thing.
That was actually a great album.
No,
It's safe.
this
Fuck
is
with
the
this
thing.
nigga.
When Yeezy came out, I didn't fuck with him.
You didn't like the double collar shirt?
No, I'm like, he's a nerd.
Yeah, that's
not
shit was
fucking
trash.
with Cub.
The style.
I can
College
understand that.
dropout. I'm like nerd out. I was a 50 head. Like I was 50 to the core.
I
nigga.
did like
fuck
that Through the
you.
Wire though. What was that? I
Through
think
the
it was
Wire
that,
was
and then was that the same video with Stacey Dash was in it?
No, nigga, that's all falls
Oh
down.
yeah, that song.
Yeah, that
I
Falls
liked
song is
them
good.
too.
I'm saying I liked liked the merch coming soon.
Cuz, talking about you.
No, I was finna mock his ass. Liked it merch coming soon. I liked his singles, but I didn't like his image. Because I was just all street rap back then.
Yeah.
Like, if you wasn't a street rapper, I wasn't fucking with your shit.
So hold on. So what was it? You said Midwest. You said
The South, the
Yeah,
East
we
Coast,
got to
and
come
West.
back to this
South,
shit.
God
East,
damn,
West.
nigga, this is
So
gonna be
what
the
is
third year.
that's what I'm
Midwest?
saying. We gotta
Midwest
come back to
is
this.
Chicago? We saying Midwest is
Midwest
Chicago?
is Chicago, nigga.
God, this nigga know geography.
Yeah, I
I
know.
have-
He don't go nowhere.
I be thinking of his East Coast. I be thinking of his East Coast.
You thought Chicago was the East Coast?
I just put them all over there in the same region.
No, they copied the Midwest with the drill shit, but that's the
I'll
Midwest.
say, damn, Midwest. Only person I really know is Kanye West. I'm keeping it 100.
Nah, because they got Twista.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody picking
Yeah.
Twista.
I know, but I'm saying when I'm trying to think of Midwest back in our era, before Chief Keef, Chicago, I mean, all we thought of was Twista.
Yeah.
Kanye, I didn't even really too much know Cuz was from the shot like that. I wasn't thinking about where he's from. I was thinking like
so you ain't
Bump J.
So you ain't fucking with Lupe?
Oh, Lupe.
Damn.
Oh yeah, damn.
I don't know if he got a class. Oh, The Cool maybe. What was his first album?
Push.
I forget.
Was
the
that
name
The
of that
Cool?
one. That might have been.
It was The
that
Cool,
might have
right?
been
With the
Kid
kids.
Because he got like
Yeah.
some other songs on there too. I think like Lil Weapon or
Hey,
something.
Lupe
like that.
is underrated. That nigga cold, bro. Lupe is cold. Go listen to The Mural. If you want to hear lyrical exorcism on the beat, look up Lupe Fiasco Mural. It's like 10, 15 minutes. He just straight gassing, going nuts. Shout out
South
to
man, I
Lupe.
don't know, man. I gotta go. I probably have to go with the
Oh,
Carter too.
The Cool, but the Cool
probably have
might
to
have
go
been
to
his.
Carter
That
too,
might
'cause
have been a little
I'm
bit
thinking
too
what
mainstream, 'cause there's
really
something
album I
before
could really
that,
play
think.
through like I do the Carter too.
I wasn't buying South albums like
No,
that.
I'm saying me, like right now. What is he talking
Wayne
about?
albums, Jeezy first album, Plies maybe first 2 or 3. After that, Outkast for sure. I was fucking with Outkast, mandatory.
I was fucking with Lil Boosie.
I know-
I was fucking with the whole Trill fan. When it came to the South, that was my style.
I didn't fuck with Boosie till later.
I fuck with all them, but I'm not counting their albums as like the greatest albums.
I caught
if I'm
Boosie
looking like that.
after. Like,
No,
I wasn't listening to him.
for me, that shit resonated with my soul. But when I heard that nigga weird ass voice, I'm like, damn, do this nigga really talk like
I
that?
hated his voice.
But you know what's crazy?
You know what I did fuck
His
with
voice
him?
never bothered me though. Yeah.
The Wipe Me Down shit. And I used to fuck with Gucci when he made the Lemonade.
Gucci.
I was in the pen when that came out.
blow pop.
And then I got out and he had 1,000 mixtape or nothing.
You didn't fuck with Gucci?
Nah, Gucci straight. I
think
said I
he
hated
had
the
a lot of-
Lemonade song.
I was in the pen like, yeah, this nigga is one of the
You remember
ones.
that walking? You know, it's that and I ain't even gonna rap it because it's gonna sound so trash. You gotta watch the video.
Nah, spin it, nigga.
You know he was out there with OJ the Juice Man. He had the red, the bandana on.
Juice man.
Like, Kelly, he don't know what I'm talking about.
he
It's
just-
Gucci.
I know about the Juice man and they whole little nigga.
Hey, Gucci was one of the first ones to knock down Nicki Minaj, low key.
But she
So
just,
they say.
she just came out the window telling her she never fucked with her in her life. Nigga, she just went crazy on
Hey,
that.
he put
one.
Angela Yee
Berserk.
on the spot.
I seen that. Yeah.
Hey, Gucci low key, Buffy the Body.
But-
he was the first one.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Hey, Gucci low key had him.
I was fucking with Jeezy more than I was fucking with Gucci back then.
Yeah, I was fucking with
Trapper
Juice.
Die and all that. I was more Jeezy.
Yeah,
I was more Jeezy. I had the snowman shirt and all that shit.
but Gucci distance went hard though when he came at Jeezy though.
I didn't see. I was fucking.
I don't
with,
know, Snowman.
I don't remember that.
9 to 5 the beast, whatever he said. Something make it look at the G. I forgot. I don't remember Gucci disses like that. I think that
Nah,
was it
Gucci-
So Icy?
Gucci did go hard.
Gucci went
He
hard on
the
him.
truth, right?
Yeah, the truth. That's what
Yeah,
he's
nah,
talking
I
about.
remember that one. Yeah, but I don't know. Them niggas.
I'll come back because Midwest, y'all gonna kill me. I'm gonna say Marshall Mathers LP. I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah, that was one of the. That was one of the pins.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Eminem
Both of his
had
shit.
it coming up.
Eminem was the nigga when he was coming.
Eminem
in.
was the one coming up, bro. I don't care what y'all talking about. M
still-
was the joint.
And then if y'all talking about now, I fuck with T Grizzly. If we talking about modern day, so
T Grizzly, he cool, but he start gaming and shit, cuz. Like, I don't know what
It sounds repetitive.
because he can't. Nigga can't make money gaming. This nigga crazy. This nigga. Hey, you see, niggas will never allow you to do something better.
You gotta stay in the box,
Yeah.
basically.
He told his niggas how to get
Hold on.
dough.
Did y'all see that clip? Gucci Man's wife sitting on old boy lap.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about he's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that was.
I ain't see that.
That's
I seen
out.
that.
So
I was
he's
talking about
supposed to
that
be gay. They're on a boat, a yacht, in the middle of the ocean, look like Miami, and she's on his lap.
Niggas poking her through them swim trunks. That's crazy.
Listen, bro, I told y'all about the fake gay niggas, right? They be knocking these bitches down low key.
These niggas ain't fake gay. Them niggas really gay, but these females be complaining about these gay dudes, and then they go back and do stuff like that. I just seen somebody made a reaction to that. Had another clip of a woman basically doing the same thing. She was with him. She was with a man. He was supposed to be gay and all that. And I guess she ended up fucking the dude. Thomas when they were supposed to take it to the grave. But just like you know, they can't hold water, and eventually came to light. She spoke up on the situation. And then to make the female more foul, she got pregnant, didn't know who was gonna have the baby. I think they got rid of the baby, all type of stuff. Right before the dude that she was with was getting married.
Where you seen this at?
Seen it online.
It's crazy.
Like
I
a
gotta
Maury
find
Povich show. It's like a
y'all
Maury
the clip
Povich
to
show.
send it to y'all. But
Oh,
they
it
got
was
the
a
clip
clip?
of her
Alright.
talking. Nigga, this ain't no made up shit.
Nah, I'm about to say, because you know they be having the memes that people just be
Nah,
making
this
up.
is the whole thing they talk. She's talking about the situation.
Confession threads.
Because
Fucking Red
the
Maury Povich
dude
show.
was spazzing like, why are you always looking at my bitch ass? Like, you supposed to be gay and this. Like, he was just tripping, but I guess the nigga was always just staring at her or whatever. He had a feeling like, and that's what people don't think. They think men don't sense shit. And that nigga knew something, and I was right before I think he got married with her and all that. And I'm just like, these females
This is what
be
Amber
wild.
Rose was talking about. This is why she left the feminist movement. These bitches got fake gay homeboys, so they don't think nothing of it. The whole time he blowing her fucking back out.
Hey,
This shit happens.
that's a hell of an act if he playing gay just to get pussy on the side,
Bro,
bro.
he
He
got
got
playing gay.
Is that
she
a
won't
crash
get naked
out?
in front of you, but she go, hey, how do I look in this to the gay nigga? Because you thinking he gay. Whole time he finna slip
And
something.
to all the women that be like,
knocking her down.
oh, y'all insecure, and
I don't give a
that's
fuck.
one of the homegirls. That ain't no fucking
Ain't no
homegirl.
girl.
I hate when they be
That
saying
nigga
that
got a
stupid
dick,
shit.
yeah.
The homegirl is crazy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They be saying all that bullshit. Like, that shit don't even make no sense. And she shouldn't have been comfortable enough to be on another nigga lap like that, regardless.
That's
That
it.
nigga
If I'm
gay.
Gucci,
That's
I
And it's
don't know.
respect.
Might be a
Gucci,
fade,
cuz
huh?
you gotta say something.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. You crossing the line. I don't care if he gay or not. He got a fucking dick and you sat on it, bitch.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Gucci got to check her. Don't bring that shit to the internet, Gucci.
That shit is a wrap.
Don't fall into the, because they gonna be trolling that nigga for
They already
months.
trolling cuz talking about he a fucking clone.
Yeah, yeah. Ever since he got out of jail.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's crazy. That might be a crash out.
First of all, if your girl has gay male friends, that's a red flag automatic. What you doing hanging out with a punk? I don't understand that shit. Bitch, that shit is out. That shit is over with. I don't give no fuck what you
Hey, what y'all niggas think about it? Y'all niggas ain't saying
hold on.
shit.
All right, cool. I would say no.
She like, how you know about my gay friend?
First of all, homosexuality for a male is not a good look, bro. As a black man, it already looked like we already kind of feminine in the aspect of entertainment.
Sure. What y'all think about her sitting on this nigga lap?
That shit is not cool.
I think
It's not cool.
I think it's
No, real talk.
bullshit.
No,
I think
not
it's
cool.
bullshit.
It's unacceptable. You should not. I don't give a fuck, gay or not. You are not sitting on another man's lap like that.
And it's nothing you like. This gonna sound crazy, but imagine if you feel what I'm saying. If it was two lesbians and she was sitting on your lap or something like that, the person might feel a way too. So just because you're gay, the way it looks to me is not favorable. I don't fuck with it at all. I think friends should do friend shit, and that's just it. If
It's
your friend,
boundaries.
be your friend. Don't be on your lap. Don't be, you know what I mean, grinding on him. He grinding on you. Whatever your gay niggas do, don't do it.
If your girl got a homeboy, why is she on the yacht with period? Like,
Who took the
straight,
video?
gay, anything.
Somebody was on that boat, took the video.
Probably the damn boat driver. I don't know who took it, but I'm just saying, like, y'all thinking that because a dude is gay that give you a pass to cross certain boundaries that you wouldn't cross with a heterosexual male. He's still a male at the end of the day. And any day you got to remember, he could wake up like the little pastor
gay
dude
no
did,
more.
and I ain't gay no more. Now you
I
want
like
some pussy.
men's. I don't like men's no
Yeah,
more.
now
whatever.
you want some pussy. So y'all got to remember that, man.
I think it's weird.
And this where they fall apart, where they forget. It's more so it's the chromosomes, it's the DNA. It does not matter. This dude could pretend like he want to all he want. He still has certain stuff inside of him that makes him attracted to a woman.
Yeah.
That's why I be like, all that shit is that shit wild.
All that's that feminism bullshit. So shout out to Amber Rose for denouncing it. I'm just sorry that you waited too late till you was labeled the slut walk queen to realize it. But try to get back with Wiz or something, cuz that's your best bet. Kanye's available. Get back with Ye. I don't know. It's ugly
She's
for
cooked,
you
bro.
out
Like
here.
my nigga see.
Take
Like
it back
Viral
with
used
Ye.
to say,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bitch is cooked.
He gonna disrespect.
Ain't no
Yeah,
use.
she ain't going for that. They still cooked.
Yeah, she cooked, bro.
Hey, but y'all seen that clip that I sent you of old girl who's been online causing a ruckus? The black chick. What's her damn name?
What's her name? Crockett.
Yeah. She says Trump is trying to send us back to the fields. What y'all think about that? So Jasmine Crockett claims President Trump only wants border security to force blacks back into the fields. First, she indirectly admits that there is no border security. Apparently to her, the only thing immigrants are capable of is picking crops and black Americans being superior to them. So she's been online causing a ruckus. If you know anything about Jasmine Crockett, to me, I think she's like an agent of chaos. I think they're paying her to do this type
It's
of
fear mongering.
retarded shit. It's just another black eye for black people, if you ask me, because the whole campaign, y'all told us we was going to be back in the fields and this and that. And I ain't been back in the field yet. Only field I'd have been in is the streets of fucking Long Beach.
And I think the white people laughing at her. Like, look at this dumbass bitch. Was she talking and shit? Like they said, she had the Cardi B tongue out. Like you're supposed to be in office. What are you doing? You act like the drunk bitches at the club.
Yeah,
That's not what I want to represent me, Democratic or Republican. That's bullshit. That's why they got her up there, though, if we're going to keep it 100. Because if she had any sense, she would be a threat and she would be intimidating them white people up there. But because she acts the way she acts, says the shit she says, they're going to let that slide because that's going to reinforce the negative ideologies that we already have as a black people.
No, that's facts. Because why platform someone like her when you could platform someone like Candace Owens, who can actually speak with some type of sense that actually resonates with men?
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get a woman to speak and her words resonate with men's logic?
Yeah.
It's very rare that some woman can do that, that a woman could do that. So the fact that Jasmine Crockett is all over Twitter, fear-monger, oh, we back in the slaves, whips and chains, and man, cut it out. This is why they don't be wanting us in certain positions. This is why I say I think she's a damn agent of chaos, because, you know, they'll pay, hey, come make a fool of the whole black race. Here go a bag. See, this is why we can't have them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we ain't got no damn say-so no damn where. What y'all think about it? Did you watch the clip?
I really don't be caring when they be doing shit like that no more. Cause we all every time we get up here, we like, why?
So just
why?
say no.
No, I did see it, but I don't be giving a fuck about this shit.
Freestyle.
No, because I
well
don't.
didn't watch that clip.
Every time we see these same clips, we get up here, why they're doing what they're doing or trying to bring awareness about it, and we always give it too much energy. And even though it's already spreading, but it's like bitches like that, you just gotta let them come and go. It's that shit is not gonna keep sitting here. Every time we bring it up, I'm done.
Hey, long story short, Cuz did not watch the clip. What you think about it, Short?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm going to keep it short.
Made up
No, I can't give it energy to continue to give it energy.
any fucking thing.
It's like the control fire, my nigga. Just let her burn herself out. That's
all I'm saying.
Yeah, she gonna burn herself out, my nigga. After so many interviews, my nigga, it's gonna lose lackluster after a while. It's like the shock value is gonna decrease after a while. I don't think she has much of a following. You know what I mean? People of substance, like you said, Candace Owen, if it was like Dr. Umar, if it was somebody like that and they were speaking how they normally speak, they wouldn't even allow them to be that high up. So it's a reason why they give her that much power, because they know she's not gonna be effective out here to the masses, bro.
She making T-shirts. Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
come on, bro.
You're in office making T-shirts, talking about niggas as hoes and all type of shit. Like, go do something better.
Okay, but this is what's making me look at this like agents of chaos, because everybody who's been represented for us since this whole inauguration and all of that, they all been goofies. Starting with the damn pastor who's, the mountaintops and all that bullshit.
On both sides, yeah.
On both sides, it's been all goofies, and we got a lot of respectable, notable figures in this space who could be the voice of what they're being the voice of, and they're not being platformed. And that's the reason why I bring these topics up, not to give them energy or suck the energy out, is to let the world know, hey, we as black people who are intelligent and really can think, we don't support that bullshit, because they see that and that's going viral and they think, oh, these are these dumb N-words. This is how they think. They support this. Look at this. This is why we don't listen to them. This is why we don't respect their opinions. No, we don't agree with that shit either. She's a goofy. She's a clown. She's really low-key working for the other side. Anytime you telling black people we're going back to the field, bitch, we got buttons now. We got switches. Ain't no field. What, you gonna crack a whip? You gonna, that's 30 in about the blink of an eye. That field shit is over with. So y'all got to stop that fear mongering. Ain't no more going back to the field. You're in the field now. When you go to your 9 to 5, and you got to clock in and out for your breaks, you got to ask your boss, can you go piss and shit?
That's crazy.
You got to ask, can you call in sick? Can you put your PTO in and they deny your ass and say, no, we busy, come in, or you lose your job? You're in the field. They cracking the corporate whip on your ass. So really think about what you're saying.
But we say agents of chaos and all this other shit. But then we get up in here and talk about how dumb and idiots black people is every fucking week. So it ain't even always about just them being paid. It's really just the mindset that you seeing what motherfuckers is. And you find a small few drops that you say, we don't have that many people to represent. I can't name 10 people that you could put in a space besides Candace Owens.
That's a great point, actually.
You know what I'm saying? So to really sit here and act like this ain't how our people is, we need to be reflecting and seeing this how the fuck we is. Niggas is really idiots.
I'm not putting that on all of us.
It don't got to be everybody but who you are, but majority of the mindsets is thinking what that type of shit you see. The same way you just gave 3 examples about a fucking cop, an airplane attendant, and somebody else twerking and doing all this shit and can't even
The cop wasn't black,
compartmentalize.
nigga.
Huh?
Cop wasn't black.
Well, I don't care. You want to be specific. I'm just talking about the mindsets of women in
talking
general.
about niggas, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, we talking about people in general every day.
I'm
Yeah,
saying is
regardless.
the dumb niggas that we speak about is a small speck of the larger spectrum of black people. I guarantee you it's more than 10 names that we could put in them spaces.
We don't.
It's just we're not maybe in those spaces to be able to name those 10 names.
And probably
but
a lot
I
of the
guarantee
people
you it's 10 names.
A lot of people don't want to play the games, right, to get in there. Like Dr. Umar probably doesn't want to play the games that he would have to play to get on that stage. Candace Owens probably doesn't want to play the games she's going to have to play to get on that stage. A lot of it is probably, shit, if we're going to keep it 100, blackmail based. Or you got to do some goofy shit, or you have to, be somebody's lapdog or somebody's doormat to get to that level. So I feel like a lot of our people who could be up there have too much respect for themselves to put themselves in a position to be what I just said in order to be on that stage.
Yeah, Umar already spoke out about how he was going to do the interview with Kamala, I believe. It was Kamala, right? And they were telling him, you could talk about this and you can't talk about that. And half of the shit he wanted to talk about, they told him he couldn't. So in a sense, you're being controlled if you want to be a part of that. So
I'm gonna say this. I do Miss Crockett. I do. She did say one thing. She did say Trump is Putin's hoe. You get what I'm saying? She did speak up on that, and that's for her to say that. That does take nuts. I mean, I'm not gonna just say like I don't agree with a lot of shit she says, but that right there, I kind of agree. She did say Trump is Putin hoe, as far as basically if really go down to World War III, my nigga. He's in Putin back pocket.
He's in cahoots with him.
Yeah, he's in cahoots with him, bro. And she calling that shit out. And for her to be a black woman to say that about him, I mean, that takes some guts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's going to take a little more than that. I think the whole Democratic Party has to be a little more radical, clearly. Because at this point, the Republicans ain't playing by the rules. That being cool, that laid back shit, that shit is out now. The Democrats got to get more radical if they want that same votes. Because, again, when you think of the Democratic Party, you think of blacks, you think of minorities or Mexicans. So you got to start speaking to the people that you want them to vote for. Those conservative now, they feel like they got that fire up on them because they got Trump to represent them. So now we need someone who's going to speak out and represent us in that same aspect.
See what you say?
the Democrats don't represent us.
The
Well, no, but
They the ones that did fuck
Nah, but
no,
this-
let's be real.
Nah,
a
but
lot
look.
of we in California, a lot of the older blacks are Democrats, bro.
I know, but
I'm
that's
not
the
saying that, but
problem.
look,
They've been
the
getting
whole
finessed.
thing is the Democrats been having the power for the longest and ain't did shit with it. They've been selling niggas fucking dreams. And regardless, to me, like I say, it's I don't have a pick with them because to me, it all adds up and equates to the same thing.
Yeah.
They're in the same rooms, they're around the same people, probably sharing the same type of ideas. They tell us what they want to tell us for the most part. So I don't really see none of that happen. It might just be to what Kylie said. Either you play the game and get in a position, and regardless, you're going to be controlled regardless of what
Once
you're
you
doing.
up there.
It doesn't matter. No, what level of power you're going to be controlled by somebody, unless you, because
Unless we do it amongst ourselves.
even though you see even niggas like Elon, who has all the money in the world, that still will not take it to certain levels to speak on certain things. So he's still in a piece that he's controlled in some way. No matter we would think he would have all the freedom in the world.
That's
So
a great
No,
point,
that's
too.
facts. But
Yeah.
to the black people, free yourselves from the chains of the Democrats. That's the problem. The vote blue no matter who. They've been fucking us for the last 50-something years, and y'all still having faith in these people. So even though it is two wings, same bird, just given the illusion of what they have on paper, as a black man or a black woman, there's no way you should be aligning with people who are essentially saying it's cool to be a predator, a pedophile.
It's
That's
so
what
crazy.
the Democrats are saying. It's not the Republicans. They're not saying that. They're against it. They were against the sex changes and the kids of the transgenders being able to play women's sports and they full-blown men. It's one side of the party who was preaching for all of that to be okay.
The problem
So
is,
there's no
too-
way you should be aligning with that. That's just insanity.
No, and I think a lot of us, the crazy part is when you talk to black people and you ask them what their morals and values are, it lines up more with conservative anyway.
Exactly.
But I think the issue is that most people in general are only going to focus on a few things when it comes to politics. And for us, it comes down to like, race or identity of how the parties present themselves to us. So I think that's the main thing we focus on. And we're able to be like, you know what? Trans shit, I don't care. Predator shit, I don't care. They want the shit in the schools, whatever, I don't care. As long as they do this one thing for me, this will hypnotize me enough. We got to stop being that way because when you get them for one thing, you get them for everything. So we
Right.
got to start thinking that way. You're not just getting them because of the race shit. You're going to get that, but then you're also going to get X, Y, and Z that follows along with it. So are you willing to take that and then get all that on the back end? That's something we got to start thinking about.
Nah, that's facts. They don't really check the overall scope of things. It could be a list of 100 things, like you said, and they could point out 3 that they like on that list and don't even think about the rest of it. And then they're going to go debate those 3 things every chance they get to get somebody to vote for it.
And that's what we've been debating shit for the last, 60, 70 years. Really?
Yeah, because U.S. fertility rates hit a record low.
Yeah.
So a lot of what you just said, Kali, is reflective of society now, where people don't care about families. You literally got women saying they don't care about having kids, men don't care about having kids. The family structure and the value for family is damn near non-existent.
Mhm.
So when you are, oh man, they predators in the school, and well shit, I ain't got kids. Fuck it.
I don't give
You
a
know what I'm
fuck.
saying? I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. This is why I said if you don't have a family, you shouldn't damn near even be able to vote to me. Because you're voting from a
Selfish mindset.
selfish
in a way.
mindset. You're not thinking about the bigger picture. You're thinking about what only directly affects you, which is not necessarily better
that ain't
for the greater good of
that ain't
everybody.
necessarily true because
Nah, that
if you,
shit is true.
If you're saying that, you're only voting for selfish reasons regardless, only because you have kids. You're only doing it, you only care because you feel like you have kids, but that don't mean other people like me that don't.
This one, Cuz got triggered just now.
Nah, I didn't because
Cuz just got triggered.
even the insanity of not being able to, it's still people that have kids and still don't see things clear enough to where this could be right or this could be
I was
wrong.
just about to say,
so it don't matter.
that shit matters,
some
bro.
but I'm about to say, what about the deadbeat parents?
Yeah,
What
a lot
about
of
the
people don't
parents?
give a fuck about their
The
kids.
deadbeat parents, for the most part, are idiots, and they're most likely
But
not
you just
voting
basically
anyway.
said, but just the point, what he just said, even though they're parents, they're not voting for the right things though. Because they're not thinking, they don't even take care of their fucking kids. So why the fuck would they care about who's at the school?
Let's be real, bro. Most deadbeat parents that we know, they ain't voting.
You can't keep trying to equate.
how many deadbeat-
You
how
can't
many
keep trying to
fucking
equate.
deadbeats you know you
Every
vote?
time somebody give a reason about something, you trying to equate him.
I'm not equating shit. I'm
You
just
is,
asking.
because you saying first you said if I say you say people without kids shouldn't be able to do it. Then he gives you another example or something. Well, really, they don't even do it anyway. But this don't even go that. Matter of fact, nigga, that's only people that live in the ghetto anyway. Like,
Listen, if you look at the politicians, 99.9% of them who call the shots, who make the decisions, have what? Wife and kids, right?
Typically.
If you look at most billionaires, millionaires who run Fortune 500 companies, they have what? Wife and kids.
And most of
Very rare are you going to see people in charge who don't have a family. It just does not work.
you know what's crazy, right? Because who's putting all these laws into place? These people with these wife and kids and these higher powers that we talk about. All these people that we see come out on these lists and all this shit that they talk about have wife and kids. They'd be the biggest pedophiles. And then you talking about people that with or without shit, it should matter. It don't matter. It matters on who the person is at the end of the day. Everybody just not gonna give a fuck because they don't got kids.
No,
Yeah, I
that
think in
shit
theory,
matters.
though,
If you ever
yeah.
been in a
I
union,
think- yeah.
right? You ever been in a union? Y'all having negotiations, and it's time to strike.
Yep.
Everybody who got a family usually is on the same accord. The guy with no kids really don't give a fuck. He's just happy to still have his job. As long as he can still go on vacation, he gonna be the one to cross the picket fence to cross that line.
I see what you're saying on that, but also too, if he's part of the union, he can't work anyway because it's gonna be somebody like, nah, bro, you not crossing that line.
Bro,
I think
y'all
in
talking
theory,
about a
what
job
he's
versus-
saying is in theory is right because what you're saying is that people with kids know how to think for others or they think about
Exactly.
others. They take into account what others are feeling.
That ain't true.
But what you're saying is the reality of it though, of like it does come down person to person at the end of the day.
Yeah, but we're taking individual exceptions. Let's think of the overall. Overall, people who got kids have to think more outside of themselves than someone who doesn't have kids. Like when you didn't have kids, you was more selfish-minded, and the actions that you made, you didn't too much think about how this going to affect somebody else.
You
like,
thinking
fuck
from
it,
you
it's my
thinking
life.
from your own lens though, because I don't think like that.
I would say,
But
yeah.
even they I forgot. I think it was a movie or something. But they came into terms to something like he was saying like people with kids like we should better come together. But all they end up doing was they showed how the minds. Damn, what was the name of that movie, man? But the people with selfish reasons came first. Where it's like, well, I got more kids than you. Or you got a family, but you older than me, so you got to live with your kids longer. And the families end up going against other families anyway. Because it was like, you might be 50 and you might be 30
That
with
kind of
kids.
remind me of that scene. Remember on Dark Knight with the Joker, he had like the prisoners on the ship, and then like the family. And they was like, "Which one y'all go blow up?" And they was like, "Well, blow up the prisoners because they in the jail." Like you remember that shit? It's like one of those moral dilemmas. Like you can't. I'm gonna say this, bro. I get what you're saying. That I do believe if you don't have children, that doesn't automatically mean you're selfish. But typically, when you are a family man, I'm gonna just speak from a father's perspective. You tend to think for the masses because you are the head of the household. So you do have to think for everyone else. So I get it, but I don't believe all men that don't have kids are selfish.
Aren't
Selfish.
okay. See, now we debating like women now using the all word. No, let's think of the majority, not all. All ain't gonna be all nothing, but the majority. Think of yourself when you was younger with no kids. You did not think for, oh, then if I do this, how that's gonna affect other people. Like, nigga, we was out hitting licks or in the streets, popping out of cars and doing whatever we was doing.
It was planning for
Nobody
future.
gave a fuck, bro.
It was planning for
We was
future.
just thinking about us. If I get caught, I go to jail. Now you're gonna think about, damn, if I go to jail, fuck, my kids is fucked, my baby mama gotta take over this. You're gonna be thinking about a bigger scale than yourself,
We're sitting here talking about a voting versus hitting a fucking lick on the street.
I was using that as an example so you can identify with.
This is what I'm saying. But even when we hit a lick on the streets, if it's me and I'm masterminding something, I'm thinking about everybody's position.
I'm talking about the consequences
how we
of
gonna
you.
get in the body. What? What do you mean the consequences?
I mean, like,
I can't be selfish if I'm thinking about how everybody else is gonna make it up out of here.
Everybody else eating. I mean, you getting fucked off. How it's gonna
Leaving your
affect other
family.
people. If you get fucked off on the lick on your own, you like, fuck it, I fucked up. If you got kids, now you're thinking about more than just yourself when you go do shit.
But this, to make it seem like you're more selfless, you're only thinking about your kids. You're not thinking about your kids and their kids and their kids just because you have kids. You're thinking about your own kids.
I'm gonna say this: we got to hit a lick. We all in a bad. We in a bad situation. Period. The fact that if you got kids and I ain't got kids, and we got to hit a lick. We in a bad situation. Period. That's at the end of the day. We got to elevate anyway. So it don't matter if I got kids or not. We both doing bad.
What I'm saying is, before you go hit that lick, you're going to weigh the options of the consequences of what you're doing more if you have more things to lose than someone who doesn't.
But the consequences still equal out the same, though, bro.
It don't equal out the same.
Yes, it does,
You
bro.
don't have kids. When you go to jail, nobody's dependent on you. I got kids. I got a whole family dependent on me. So I go to jail. The consequences are worse.
You could also say that the having a family could motivate you to hit the lick even more, though. If you feel like there's no other way, I might have to really go and kick these doors. That also might motivate. So
now your children are saying,
it depends on the person.
It's gonna motivate you. I mean, that's what I'm saying. What you arguing, CG, is a double-edged sword, bro. I understand the point you're trying to make, but you are not right on this, bro.
I'm dead right. Y'all niggas sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy.
Because not even if you
Kylie's example was nuts.
Bro,
if I
that was
take
not
10
nuts.
niggas with kids and 10 niggas without kids and be like, hey, let's go hit this armored truck. More niggas without the kids gonna be willing to hit the truck, bro.
But you're basically saying that people who go to jail don't have kids, basically. And
I did never say that.
But that's what you're basically trying to get at.
That's not even what I'm getting at.
Bro, if a nigga who
You're
has
not
kids,
even understanding the argument.
Bro,
Talking
I'm
about
understanding. So
you basically said niggas without kids shouldn't even vote or be able to do that.
basically they're not
For the
afraid of
most
the
part.
consequences. They're not as
But it
afraid of
makes
the
no
consequences.
sense because we was talking about the PDF stuff, and like I just said, the most of them niggas that's in there have families that still be getting cracked for doing all the PDF stuff.
I'm not saying they
so
don't get cracked.
They're the main ones running the show.
I'm saying the most people in society who care about those type of things are the ones who actually have kids that's going to be affected by it. If you don't have kids that's going to be affected by it, it's going to be an afterthought. Unless you're some type of activist who've been molested yourself or something, or got a family member who has. But for the most part, a 20-something-year-old with no kids ain't thinking about, well, shit, what type of books they giving kids at school? Oh, they having drags? They're not thinking about that, bro. You know who is? The parents whose kids are going to school to read the books. Those are the ones who are going to be advocating on the front line. You're not a freedom fighter. Oh, yeah, I care about kids. It's not mine.
Man,
You
I'm
know,
not
nigga.
just
You
you.
niggas.
It's people
Bro,
out there.
Niggas
bro,
cap.
niggas, you
niggas
cap.
out there.
You are cap.
You
Okay.
cap.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Look,
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, that's why you gotta scream. That's why you gotta scream.
Go ahead.
It's not one time this nigga ever went up to a school and asked them what type of shit is they reading, what type of things is they doing. Cause it's not going up there. You're not here.
Liar. Liar, pants on fire.
So you're going to tell them, hey, y'all need to be putting this in the school.
Liar, pants on fire.
So what you do?
Nigga, they was giving my kids the books.
What
I
books?
went up there.
And you spoke.
He don't know what the fuck
What
he's
was the
talking
books?
about.
What was the books?
He don't know what the
What was the books?
he's talking about.
What was the books?
So I'm gonna tell you this. Before I had kids, I was.
He don't know what he talking
What
about.
was the books?
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
this.
ask him what was the books, short.
What was the book? No, what was the book?
It was the what's the little gay girl that's saying it's cool to kiss girls and you can experiment. I don't remember the name of the book, but I went up there personally, Signal Hill Elementary, banging on the principal, nigga.
What was the name of the
I've
book?
been to school board meetings, banging on the whole everybody. These niggas don't know because they got kids.
Oh, I got kids.
The fuck is you?
What you talking? Nah, nigga, don't walk away, nigga. I got kids, nigga, because you went to Signal Hill.
This is,
This nigga don't have kids, bro. He don't get it.
This is the.
He don't have kids,
I do
bro.
get it, but this is the point. What I'm saying.
Point proven, checkmate.
If they don't bring it, he's not going up to the school to advocate the curriculum of what's going on unless now it affected him. He didn't care if they was doing that at elementary or anything else.
At another
before
school.
that, yeah, he would have never been up at no damn schools advocating about it.
What you talking
Selfish
about?
reason for yourself. You wasn't doing it for every other kid.
Yes, I was.
No, you did it for
My
your
kids,
kid.
including the kids that
You
go
wasn't
there.
worried about them other kids.
But you don't know what.
I didn't have kids then.
But I'm saying, what?
If they would have never brought them books home, he would have never knew what the
So
fuck
let
was
me
going
ask
on
you
at
this.
this
That's my
school.
point.
But hey, Byron, let me ask you
Listen,
this.
hold on. He just proved my point.
No, that wasn't your
He
point.
just proved my point. If you don't have kids, you don't fucking know. Didn't I just say that?
No, you said
If you have
you said
kids-
people without families shouldn't vote for certain
Yes,
shit.
don't vote because y'all selfish, nigga.
No, that's not true. They not saying.
Most people not thinking about society.
So let me ask
They're
you this.
thinking about self.
Because you
nigga.
just said Signal Hills. That sounds like a diverse culture, my nigga. So you mean to tell me it was not two gay male parents or two lesbian parents was going against you on that?
No, what are you talking about?
So everybody up there at that school district is heterosexual.
I don't know that. I'm saying I don't care. I went up there.
I
saying,
understand
don't
that,
get my
but
kids
again,
booked.
you got parents that's probably are LGBTQ. Bro,
I
like,
don't give a fuck. Talk
it
to your
don't-
kids about it.
it
Not
don't.
in the school though.
again, what
That's
you
not
saying?
education.
What being
Yes,
the gay?
that has nothing to do with education.
I
That
don't
is
know
a
what the
personal
book. See, I don't know what the book.
decision.
I didn't know what the book was about.
It
I'm
don't
assuming-
matter. Any book about sex to a kid is off limits. I don't care what it's about. That's a conversation for the parent and the kid. Not
So
a
it was an
teacher.
English book. It wasn't like it wasn't like a sex ed book.
No,
All right, I don't. Again, you never gave us the name of the book, so we don't know what we going with.
bro. This was fucking when my daughter was in elementary. Nigga, she's in the 10th
Oh,
grade now.
okay.
You want me to think of the exact title of the
Nah,
book?
bro. I mean, but you were so like,
Passionate like you
yeah,
remember.
like, because I want to know what was the name of
Because I
the
called
book.
him on this bullshit.
No, because the whole point is you're not taking unless that got brought to your awareness, you wasn't taking your time out to understand what the fuck your kids was learning at school.
That's my whole point. If you don't have kids, you don't know.
You
And you're
wasn't
not
doing
gonna
it
go
with
out of
them
your
unless
way.
they brought it to you. That's what made you go down there. You never was going down there unless if they would have never came home with that book, you wouldn't be caring about what the fuck they was teaching at school.
I don't
You'd be
believe-
dropping their ass off at school and then seeing their homework and that's it.
That's not true.
Cause
I go to back to school night. I go to parent teacher conferences. See, he don't know this shit because he don't got no fucking kids.
I've been to back to school night myself.
What's he talking
in my
about?
life. They ain't doing all that at back to school. They don't care about
I
that shit.
call the principal. I talk to the school. This shit he don't know because he don't have kids.
Hey, so what was the end result? Did the book get kicked out? Like, did
Got
you wear
kicked out for
effective?
my daughter.
So she didn't have to. Did they give
So
her
for
another book?
selfish reasons, he's talking about for his
No.
daughter. So why would they only do your daughter, not nobody else?
I don't know what they did after
But
that.
you didn't fight for nobody else though, right?
I did. I fought for the book to get out of the school. I can't. I'm one
But you-
man.
but you
I
said for
can't
your daughter.
I cannot control what the school gives to other kids. But I was an advocate for them to stop doing that.
For your daughter.
For everybody, for the entire school. Why are you giving children this book? I didn't just say my daughter. I said, why are you giving kids this book?
I'm curious. How did you find out the book was like that? Was it a note from the teacher
She
saying?
came home
"Hey,
with the book, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, they made us read this in class. So this is how sick these fucks are. They made them read it in class right before recess. So here, put these thoughts in the front of your brain,
Before
go
you
out to
hang.
recess, and hopefully a couple of y'all try it. That's what I'm thinking they did. As soon as I found that out, I went up to the school. Just like I go to the school.
This is a separate
any
segue, bro. We should
other time, any
This
type
is
of
a different
atrocities.
episode. Yeah.
any
This should've been a
type
different
of- any-
episode, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro, because I'm not a nigga that just talk. I'm actually up at the school, the board meeting, private meetings of people on the board going, yeah, bro, We want to help you, but we ain't got that much power. Here go a number you could call. Here go the fucking mayor. Here go the police chief. Like, I done been at these meetings talking. I'm not these other parents, bro.
All right, so at the end of the day, I don't agree. Now look, so this is what makes I get at. I don't agree with none of the gay shit in schools. I never did. I always been talking about that. But at the same time, for him to say somebody is more selfish or selfless because they have kids or they don't is not a fucking fact. And I know that for a fact.
You're personalizing it.
No, I know that. I'm not, but I'm just saying that in general. Because I know people. I know people with kids that's selfish as fuck. That'll go do their own fucking hair, go do everything else, and then their kids be looking crazy.
We all know people like that.
So I'm just saying though, but you're saying
in general, we're speaking in general.
In general, this is in general for me and what I see.
Most people with kids are less selfish because they have to be than people who don't have kids. Just because you might know a lot of fucking deadbeats who aren't, doesn't mean that in general.
I was an uncle before I had kids, and I was picking up my nieces and stuff like that.
You weren't taking care of them like a dad.
Nah, we lived in the same house together, so basically they was like little sisters.
No, like little sisters, but they weren't your kids at the end of the day.
I mean, I was responsible for picking them up from school. So what does that mean?
Picking them up from school.
That's what most dads do.
Responsible for their entire existence, nigga.
But you still a part of their life, though.
Kali, are you listening to these niggas?
I'm listening to y'all.
Listen, Kali,
you still have.
What is the difference? Taking care of your niece like your little sister.
Because I have a nephew right now. So for me,
what do you have to do?
I don't. Yeah, it's not my everyday job though.
But are you actively involved in some type of?
I'm actively involved in his life, but I can still drop him off at home. Like
Listen,
he's not my full responsibility.
Actively involved in someone that's your full
trash ass uncle,
responsibility. Meaning every meal. Every clothes on their back, getting to school,
acting like you don't have a spouse.
Enrolled into school.
Let's keep it 100. You act like you don't have help.
I'm not acting like I don't have help.
So you're not doing every single activity that you named right now.
What are you talking about? I've done that for years.
I didn't say you haven't. I didn't say you haven't.
No. Are you doing everything? Because you act like you're a single mom.
I've done everything. Every day.
Pick up, drop off, cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Nigga, my daughter is, I don't care about the cook. My daughter is, listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. My daughter is 15.
Got you.
I've been with my girl 7 years.
No. I'm talking about.
I've had my daughter and my son since birth.
I got you. But you were doing all that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Everything,
pick up
nigga,
and dropping off.
Me. What
you
are
had a spouse then.
I didn't have a spouse then.
No, I'm saying you was picking up and dropping off.
Yes. And dropping off.
And having a job.
Yes.
I find that hard to believe. You didn't have a pick. You picked up
what
and dropped off.
What are you talking about? Pick up, drop off. School. By myself, solo. School shopping, solo.
No, I can get the school shop. That's finance. I'm talking about time. Because you can't be. How are you able to afford? How are you able to afford and give your time? That's kind of hard, my nigga.
It's hard for y'all niggas. For me, I'm a different nigga. And I'm still going to this nigga. And I'm still hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So pick up, drop off, and
work all day.
And work all day.
Yes.
And be active on the weekend.
With no help.
Read this.
With no help.
Read that. This is from Ruckus in 2017. Read it for the camera.
All right, I'm dead. It said Chris Green, the only nigga on the planet who can successfully juggle a full-time job, full-time fatherhood, consistently gym routine, and gangbang. Lamau. All right. So how you got time for gangbang,
17.
Money?
That's 2017.
That was what, it was June 18th. January 18th, 2020.
Yeah, that's about 7 years
This is
ago.
Uncle Ruckus recognizing how nuts my schedule was, and I'm able to juggle everything I do because the average man can't do it.
I just find that hard to believe because I know your work schedule, how you wake up that early.
I don't give a fuck. What is hard to believe?
Uncle Ruckus don't know shit. He outside looking in.
That is true.
He don't know who's coming to help this nigga watch him do nothing.
6 a.m. is crazy, CG, to be able to drop. Man,
listen.
You would have to low key show me video for that one.
Bro, at that time he talking, they had to be 3 or 4 years old.
That's even worse. That's when you gotta have them the most.
You gotta have what's that shit called pre-daycare? Where that pre-care?
Another nigga with no kids who has no idea. It's worse when they're younger. It's because now you have to personally designate where they go when they teenagers. You just make sure it's food in the fridge and they come home on their own.
No,
when they
right
3,
about that
you got to get them there. You got to physically leave work. when they're in kindergarten and you gotta leave half a day because they out at 12, and you gotta figure out where they're going.
So you was picking them up at that middle of the day?
I had to figure out where they were going.
That's why I asked you. So did you pick them up?
This is a part of parenting.
No, exactly.
Did you
Look, see, this
I'm asking.
Hold on, time out.
Don't change it up.
No, you can pay somebody to
Listen
do
to what
it.
I'm saying. This is a nigga who didn't have to do it.
No,
So
I
he-
did.
he-
No,
listen.
I might
Listen what I'm
actually have to
telling you.
pay somebody. I couldn't do it at 12
No,
o'clock.
listen what I'm telling you. This is someone who didn't have to physically do it. When you designate where they go and you set it up, okay, my sister could take them here, but at 5 I got to get them here. That's all a part of the parenting. You're the brain behind what's
You're
happening.
not doing everything.
What are you talking about? You're still doing everything.
No, CG, see, you
Doing
listen to-
everything is just because
No.
someone drops them off from daycare to their house so you can come pick them up.
So viral,
You're
like I
still
said,
doing everything.
you either couldn't physically do it, you have to, because you can't have a job and be there. You can't do both at the same time. You got to pay somebody.
Are you niggas retarded?
Bro,
do you know
how
what
are you-
Do you know what a full-time parent is?
No, I understand being a full-time parent, but that means you have to have
No
help. We
parent-
all got help, bro.
Bro, are you retarded? Do you
My
know what
nigga.
a full-time parent is? I'm comparing a full-time parent who's responsible for everything I just named to an uncle who's just looking out for a niece who at any point in time can get up and relinquish his
No,
duties
I'm not
and
comparing.
leave.
I'm talking about right now from
You
father
talking to
father.
him, exactly.
I'm talking from father to father because I'm talking about timing from waking up early in the morning. You going to the gym.
Yes.
How do you get
I was going to the gym after work back then,
All right.
and I was taking them with me to the gym, the kids club.
The kids, 24 ain't got that no more. So you that's cool now. But I'm talking about as far as going to the gym, picking up and dropping off. You could not do that all the time because physically, my nigga,
How?
your work schedule
He
cannot.
said
I
you
did
can't
it every
have two
day.
places at once.
I gotta get out of
I
here.
did it.
All right,
Yeah, I gotta
Go
go.
ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
sick of this shit. Y'all just
I
argue.
get it. I got something.
I did it every single day. When the kids club stopped, I would drop around my sister's house.
Cut this out the
Go to
segment.
the gym and come back. It's like your niggas can't tell me nothing, bro. I've been doing this
I've been doing it too.
from
It's
birth.
just- it's a
Nigga, I've
lot.
been around you until I went to fucking jail, nigga.
You went to jail when they were this high.
Besides, I went to jail, and,
And that's a big chunk that you missed. That's what I'm saying.
she been there since
She
then,
wasn't
right?
there. No.
Viral way, man. My nigga.
And
Hey,
you went to jail in what year?
The beginning of 14.
Exactly. She was not around.
hey, viral way, my nigga. You a great father, my nigga. This nigga was able to pick up, drop off, go to the
Yes.
gym, work, gang bang.
That
Yes.
nigga's
We need to all be like fathers like this, niggas. I sure
Yes.
didn't have the time to do it all, nigga.
Yes. Everybody got the time. You got to figure out the
Nah.
time.
No, it's impossible.
Hey, you got a
It ain't
support system.
impossible.
As a
See,
man, you got to have a support system.
Everybody
bro.
has a support system in some sense. That does not make you a full-time parent.
You can
know
be a
what a
full-time-
full-time parent
Bro,
is?
I
A
understand
full-time parent is someone whose kids lives with them full-time and they're responsible for getting their kids to and from everywhere and everything full-time.
But being
so
a full-
just because my sister dropped them off at this party.
Yeah, but
I-
that's
you're not
not
full-time
you.
responsible
That's
to get them
full-time.
everywhere.
You're full-time, but you're not doing it. You can't not do two things at once,
you
my
niggas
brother.
are retarded. See, you don't. I'm not arguing with him because he don't have kids.
You
He got kids, but it's not full time the way I
Bro,
was full time.
Again, working.
This is why
and
I can't
paying somebody-
fathom it.
No, working and paying somebody to pick you up. You're full time, but bro, you're still leaning on your support system. You can't do both.
That's still full time.
You can be full time, but you're not doing it though.
Are you retarded,
Bro.
Someone who listen, an uncle does not have to figure out how his niece and nephew gets to school. He's not full time.
I understand that, but
An uncle
but you
doesn't-
call the uncle like, "Hey, bro, I'm working today
As a
Can you
full-time parent,
As a
yes.
full-time
So
parent,
the auntie being a full-time parent already, no, because of what I'm saying. You're calling your sister to do something to still help you regardless of the fact. It's not you doing every fucking thing.
That's
it's
still
not.
you doing it.
No, it's not, because if you work from, say if you had a job from
niggas retarded.
8 to 7 p.m.,
you niggas retarded.
how much full-time can you be at that point?
niggas retarded?
you can't.
Sorry.
You could be a
I'm
full-time
sorry,
parent.
y'all showing y'all making yourself look bad right now.
No, bro, I'm saying you cannot be at
You
two
as a
places at once.
kid, I mean, you as a parent is crazy even saying that.
I'm saying being at two places in one is crazy. Having a support, relying on a support. What you're saying is this.
Listen
no,
what I'm
you're not
saying.
admitting that you have a support system
what
while
are you
you're a
talking
full-time
about?
parent. No, you're basically saying I'm picking up, but your sister's picking them up. That's what I'm trying to get. No,
exactly.
That's what I'm trying to get at with you. You're not admitting that
you said I'm grabbing them at 12. I'm picking them up at 8, making them sure they eat, doing this, doing that, going to get them after school.
You're like you're doing it like yourself.
What are you talking about? Wake up, breakfast. You're responsible. Drop them off where they gotta be for school.
Are you directly doing it?
I'm directly doing it.
You're cooking it.
Yes, I'm directly cooking it.
So you're dropping them off directly.
Yes.
You're picking them up from school directly.
Yes. How the fuck you think they getting to and from school?
So you did it with no support system, no aunties, no grandma. That was you all by yourself.
Having a support system does not negate
I'm asking you. No, answer the question.
Listen what I'm saying. Having a support system does not negate the fact that you're a full-time parent. Again, every working parent has support from somewhere, whether that be the school that... Listen, if you work a full-time job and you drop your kid off at school for 8 hours, that's technically a support system.
I understand that.
Because there's somewhere
what
being
I'm trying
supervised
what you're
while
not
you
answering
work.
my question.
That does not take away the fact you're a full-time parent.
You can be a full-time parent with a support system.
Pick up, drop off, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm responsible for it.
Now, see, you're saying the word responsible. No, being responsible and you doing it directly.
Making it happen.
Again, were you doing it directly?
I was doing it directly. Not lunch because I'm at work, but breakfast I'm doing directly, dinner I'm doing directly.
So indirectly, you relied on your support system when they had to get out of school early, right? So like an auntie or somebody else picking them up.
What point does that prove? That doesn't negate the fact that as an uncle, you don't have the same responsibilities.
It don't matter, but when you have a support system, you don't either. We're not saying you ain't a full-time parent, but it's parents out here that ain't got nobody they gonna drop their kids off with, where they gotta work and pick them up, and that's
harder,
it.
No, it's not nobody. Wherever you dropping them off is somebody. That's I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying. What I mean is if they gotta go to work, then they take them to school. They got to leave work to go get them from school.
I've done that plenty.
I'm not saying that, but it's people that don't have aunties or sisters and all that other stuff to help them with that.
People that pay programs or they pay someone to watch them.
And that's fine. And that's cool. You have that. What I'm saying is it's hard to be everything. And if you do everything, commend to you, bro. What I'm saying is me as a father.
You keep saying it's hard. I've done it.
No. It's hard if you listen. It's hard if, let me say this. It's hard if you don't have a support system. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
But I've done it.
Again, it's still
you've never done it without a support system.
I've done it full time on my own.
Without a support system.
Are y'all niggas?
No, I'm asking you. I'm just saying without a support system. I'm not talking about the school. I'm talking about.
Okay, listen. No, because these niggas don't understand common sense. Listen,
you don't.
No, you don't even have kids. I'm not arguing with you.
I've been around you with your kids.
You've been around me now with a spouse who lives with us with the kids.
Even before that.
No,
nigga.
you've never been around when I was just by myself with them. You weren't there. What are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. We live in a world where humans depend on other humans. Yeah. Us even recording right now, we're depending on someone to keep the electricity on. We're not physically keeping it on.
Okay.
That's a support system in a sense.
Okay.
Man, that's not a support system, man.
He's trying
so hard to prove a point when can't nobody do all of that without having a support system. I don't care. It
sounds so unfathomable because they've never done it. You're talking to someone who's done it for a fact. He can call our mom right now.
Mom, don't do that. Don't do that.
Call her right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You a good dad, my nigga, like me.
Bro,
it's okay.
Don't do that.
No, bro, you've never had to do what I've done, bro. Listen, you comparing your personal situation.
I'm
not pausing it. Nigga, it's part of the show. I'm talking about waking up, calling Uber. Listen, I don't care about
Ma.
Yeah.
So we right here, we on a podcast. I got Chris right here. You on speaker. Chris said he took care of them without no support system, did everything by himself.
Give me the phone. No, listen. This is the debate. Listen to what I'm saying. They said I've never had the kids on my own and had to been 100% responsible for them on my own. I said I did that for years before I met Rose. Meaning I had to get them to and from school. I had to feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Make sure they got from daycare, kindergarten, preschool, doctor's appointments, all of that. They're telling me, oh, that's impossible. You didn't never do that.
Look how you worded it, though. Look how
that's what y'all said.
You just trying to convince
you
them.
directly did all that.
I directly did all that.
That
I directly
means
made
when
it
I
happen.
Sandra picking them up.
Listen, I already acknowledged that they went to Sandra's house at the preschool. I already acknowledged
you never said that.
You
never said that.
These niggas retarded. Go ahead. Go ahead, because you're on speaker.
So, I mean, you always had help as far as daycare, babysitting, pickups.
Listen, I acknowledge that. I'm saying
That's the end of
No,
it.
you be quiet. You don't have kids. As a full-time,
That's the end of
as
it.
a full-time single dad, did I not do all of that?
I mean, yeah, once they get home, that was your responsibility. But as far as daycare or babies,
We already acknowledged.
Let her finish talking.
Yeah, no, because I'm already. I'm
You already
already.
trying to cut
Listen,
her
no,
off.
because this nigga keep trying to overtalk. I've already acknowledged school and daycare. Everybody kid got to go to school and daycare. I already acknowledged that. Who was dropping them off in the mornings, 5 in the morning? Who was picking them up? Who was taking them to the doctor? Who was taking them to practice? Who was doing everything that I'm naming?
we did Diane and them took to the doctor.
Listen to what I'm saying. When they were living with me full time, who was doing that?
I thought she was helping with doctors and stuff like that, but
You thought, and what was the reality that you learned recently?
You nigga,
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
done.
on.
I'm gone.
No, because
Because
what-
all you want her to say is, you guess she's telling you what she knows.
listen what I just said.
Yeah.
She said I thought. She thought a lot of stuff that she found out.
And you're
wasn't
convincing
true.
her that
I'm not
that didn't
convincing
happen.
her. I'm speaking facts.
I know the kids still. Diana, I don't share the responsibility.
When they were with me full time, meaning at my house, weren't sharing nothing. Who was doing everything?
I know.
Are you not listening?
Let her finish
Hold
talking.
on, because you're still talking about staying. I'm talking about when I stayed on my own, when I was in Bixby Knolls by myself, not
This nigga-
sharing anything.
Bixby knows. Nice.
When I was in Lakewood by myself, not sharing anything.
It's I can say yeah.
End of discussion. Those are the years I'm talking about. That's the end of the case. That's it. That's the end of it. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the years. You just proved my point. She's trying to go back to when we were together. No, I'm saying
No,
when I
you
broke up-
forced her to prove
I
a
didn't
point.
force her to prove
Yes,
a
you
point.
did. You put a.
Hold on, I'm gonna call you back. Listen, I didn't force her to prove
Yes,
a
you
point.
did. She just didn't even want to go back
No,
and forth with you.
listen
You
what
was-
I'm saying.
You yelling at her. She just didn't want to really keep saying it.
No, because she had the timelines confused.
You didn't even give her a timeline.
I did. I just broke it down.
You didn't need a timeline. She goes off
This
of.
nigga don't know what he's talking about.
She been around since the beginning until
Right,
now.
but you- and you
didn't
heard what she just
and
said.
she didn't need a timeline.
But she did need a
She,
timeline.
she
'cause
said.
it's a timeline.
She said, "Well, I guess if you
This nigga don't know
when
what
you
he's
was in
talking about,
Bixby,
bro. He don't know what he's talking about.
Well,
He
I'm gonna
was-
just say this, Viral. That's good that you did it. I know for me in my situation, I need a support system as far as like picking up kids because sometimes I'm not off of work enough time to directly be
Bro,
there.
this is what I'm trying to tell you,
What
bro.
I'm saying is, even though from what I was getting, I'm not trying to cut you off. What I was trying to get at is, from my understanding, when you first said it, you made it seem like you were there picking up and dropping off. And
I
I'm
was
like,
there picking up and dropping off. Nigga, when they got out of Signal Hill Elementary, I was outside picking them
sure,
up.
you wasted energy, man."
I know. All right. Nigga,
Listen,
you
a
did
nigga
a good,
can't
you did a
believe
good
it.
job.
We didn't
You
have
did
to
a
do
good.
it.
Listen, bro, you did a good job, my
listen,
nigga.
I'm gonna give you my work
I'm gonna
schedule.
commend you. You a great father.
Yeah,
bro. You get all that. I'm gonna give you your flowers for that because I watch you day in and down. Yeah,
I don't know.
yes,
I don't
you
need
do.
flowers.
Because
Listen.
you're sitting here saying all this when she just got on the phone and told you 3 or 4 times. You had to then yell at her. No, when is this? This time. And do she?
You're not listening.
she's
She
like-
had the timelines mixed up. She kept saying, "Oh, when you lived at that, when y'all lived together." No, when I lived on my own, it was a span of years before I met my spouse now that I had them full time on my own. When my work schedule was 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and they got out of school at 3 p.m.
Is it
and I
easier
used to drop off in the morning and they would walk with their friends to school, and then I would have to get off of work, go directly to pick them up, and then go directly to the gym, directly to kids club, come home, directly to dinner. That's me, no spouse.
But now that you got one, is it easier now?
Of course it's easier now,
All
but that
right,
doesn't
that's-
negate the fact that I had to do it for years.
No, you did it, my nigga. I'm just saying, my nigga.
And niggas go, "Damn, you did all that?" Why? Because niggas never done it, especially not the amount of time I did. It's very rare. If you even meet
it's
women,
capable of doing it. I'm just saying, it's.
have you ever had to do it to that extent?
You didn't have
no.
to do it to that extent.
No, I didn't. I know.
How-
I didn't.
this
No,
nigga
no, no,
wasn't
no, I
even
didn't. No, I
here.
know. I ain't gonna lie. No, I do the week on, week
what I'm
off
saying,
shit.
though. If
But-
you'd have just let her speak, because she,
I couldn't let her speak because she didn't have an
couldn't-
understanding.
She did, because if she
This
did,
nigga's crazy.
why would she not recall that?
Are you
She-
not? Listen. At the end of the conversation, she said, "Oh yeah, Bixby, yeah, you're right." Duh. She's thinking the whole time. I never said the whole time they've been alive.
Hey,
Of
man,
course,
just
at
be a
some
great
point,
father, my nigga.
Me and my kid's mom was together at some point, then we split.
No, I mean,
So
yeah,
I'm saying
I
at the
get it.
point where I was literally a single dad full time, these are the things I had to do. I had to be at
So
this
you
practice.
have a rare situation because that typically does not work for men. That typically doesn't work
Most
for
men
men.
aren't full time dads.
No, they're not.
When they
It was-
split, the kids go with the mom 99% of the time.
and then you gotta
90%
go
of
to
the time.
court typically on that note.
My
Yeah, you're
kids came with me. So when you meet a woman and you say, I'm full-time dad, they go, oh, what you mean full-time? Like weekend? No.
right. So
like,
you have a
they-
rare exception. So basically, you have a rare exception because again, in my head, I'm thinking of as a man, we pay for support system, whether we pay for daycare, pay for someone to pick up our kids, whatever the case may be, because it's hard for us to be everywhere at one time. It's hard for us to be omnipresent.
I'm different. This is why I'm Mr. Viral.
This
This is why I'm the
nigga
I'm
viral.
sure, my nigga, I'm there with a support
different.
system.
Listen, when I met my spouse now, that's sitting behind this camera, she told me I was doing too much for the. Oh, y'all going out too much.
She said that.
Every weekend we was doing something. She like, oh, y'all going out too much. You buying them too many outfits. Every weekend I'm buying them outfits. Brand new outfit. You go out, we gotta buy a new outfit.
Shout out to the spouse for being financially responsible, my nigga.
Yeah, where's the yeah? Go ahead, cough now. Tell me I'm lying. Fuck out of here, bro. There's no cap in my rap. This is why they call me Mr. Viral. I'm different. When I say the 1%,
My nigga.
I really mean the 1%. It's different. I'm sorry, it just is. Most niggas who crash their car and still want to go to the gym with their kids, they wouldn't have got on the train with a stroller, 2 kids, went all the way to Compton to the new 24, check them in the kids club, come back on the train, back home till they got a car. Most niggas ain't doing that. Guess who did it? The viralist, nigga. These niggas crazy.
Catching the train with the kids to go to the gym. All right, my nigga. You got that one, my nigga. I feel
Grocery
like
shopping solo. How many niggas got to do that? I have to do that every week. You just came around. So
I see what I'm saying. Look, it's too many
I have
support systems saying different things,
I
my
have
nigga.
a spouse now.
Nah, nigga, you was she did that. You
Who?
wasn't going to the grocery store, my nigga, by yourself.
What are you talking about? Who was going?
Clearly, whoever you was dealing with at that time, my
I was
nigga.
dealing with nobody. I was dealing with a bunch of hoes.
You was single.
I was dealing with a bunch of hoes.
So again, they wasn't. That's what they do.
No.
They break
No, that's what I did. I grocery shop.
viral. You talking to your
Nigga,
boy
so
right there.
Jesus Christ, oh my kids.
So none of the hoes never
no,
was like, here's
no, never.
All
On
right,
my kids.
that's cap right there. I find that hard to believe because that's
On
one
my
thing.
kids, they could die right now. I never sent hoes grocery shopping. I went shopping, bro, every week, every Sunday. Me and my kids, nigga, go grocery shopping.
All right, viral.
Hey, look, it be so amazing when niggas be like, damn, cuz I ain't know niggas doing all that. So you really don't know niggas like you think you do. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all end it off. Go ahead, man. Talk your shit.
Yeah, you ended. He talking about so amazing. This nigga
Talk your
crazy.
Hey, look, I'm fact checking, fact check.
You didn't fact
I
check.
can
You
bring the
didn't,
kids down, fact check,
you didn't even let her speak.
fact check.
Nigga, y'all already just told him to lie, man. All right, look. Nah, I'm fucking with my nigga. I'm glad my nigga. Well,
Hey,
shit,
I'm talking about total my car. I gotta get to work at 6 a.m. Meaning I gotta drop them off in an Uber. So I gotta Uber to my sister's house.
Wait, it was
Bam.
Ubers back then?
Yes, nigga. 2020, what is it, 2016?
No.
So what was the span? Year what? You stayed in Bixby.
When did I move to Bixby? I gotta think about matter of
Then
fact,
we
I
gotta
just
say-
told the story.
No, what year did you
I'm
move to
going,
Bixby?
nigga. I told the story last pod when I was in Lakewood and the house almost burned down, almost died from the smoke. I was over there 2014, 2015, got kicked out. Boom, went to Bixby for the remainder of the year till I moved here. Moved here in 2019. 2019. So yeah.
All right, yeah, let's end it on
She
that
said
note, bro.
no. Nah, I'm gone.
Bixby.
Let's hey, viral way, my nigga. Bang! Come on, man.
I ran Cali up out of here.
No, Cotty got on his own. Okay, look. And it's crazy that they try to prove you so wrong. This
Anybody
is
prove you
wild.
wrong?
Niggas, hey,
Drop
look,
your boy.
Niggas try to prove you wrong when they like, that's impossible because I didn't do it.
Nah, it ain't.
No.
It ain't.
Niggas
For
like,
one,
I'm
for
a
look,
dad and I didn't do it.
That's
It's
the
impossible.
problem with him.
That's
No,
crazy.
Y'all know, look, he talk about get emotional when y'all get to
I'm
see
not
him.
emotional
when
at
he's
all.
screaming like that, you're
Yeah.
emotional.
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
emotional at
But
all.
I'ma say this.
look, now this is what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead, make
though.
your point.
He thinks somebody's trying to prove him wrong. The whole point was coming from what we was talking. We went the way left field. We was
Yeah.
talking about we don't even remember the point about people with families and no families that what they should do and went from kids' schools to this nigga doing all this other shit.
It took you a second. I'm gonna tell you this. When you rewind this, it took you a second to I finally admit you did have some form of support system.
I never did. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I never did.
But you did. But no, bro. The way you was trying to word it, you was like
trying to make it seem like nobody did nothing but you.
Yeah, you made it seem like
I didn't try to word it. No
bro,
way.
yes, you did.
I said they went to school. I said when they get out of school at kindergarten, people without kids don't know about, hey, they don't have a full day of school. So a working parent has to figure out where they go after school. Usually if you don't have a cousin, if you don't have an auntie, an uncle, a grandma, you have to pay for after school care.
And you didn't have to do that.
What the fuck is the difference if I pay for it or sent them somewhere?
That's the
same thing.
No, it's not. The same thing is some days you might not have to be there. Your sister can go do it for you.
Beware. What are you talking about?
To get the kids. You might not always have to do that. You can go drop them off at grandma's house.
What are you talking about? If you pay for after school care, they pick the kids up and watch them till you get off of work. Whether it's your sister picking them up,
but see,
or the after school care, it's a person still picking your children up.
I understand.
And as a full-time parent, you're still responsible for making sure that happens.
But you're not, even though you're responsible, you're still giving off the dictation of like, hey, pick up my child for I'm giving you permission to do it. You're still having a support system, bro.
No, I never denied that once.
But you never once admit to it as at first. That's what I was trying to ask.
No, I did it. That was the first thing I said out of my mouth.
No, you didn't, bro.
Yes, I did.
CG, that's why I was so like,
what
nigga, how did you do it?
What y'all want to bet? Y'all want to bet $100? Because I'm going to record this, I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to clip the exact part that I said that. Do y'all want to bet? I know what I said. I don't just talk.
We can bet 50 push-ups, nigga.
Yeah, I thought so, nigga.
Because
that was the first thing I said.
I know you didn't say it. But it's but it's still good dad game, though, nigga.
And that wasn't the first thing you said, because you tried to...
You tried
to discredit like, oh, what's a full-time parent is not the same as being a full-time parent when you had the kids or something like that. You said you tried to discredit somebody else.
I discredited being an uncle.
I didn't say that. I was talking about you brought up full-time parent.
No, the debate started when Short said, oh, I had a niece. That's like being. I said no. It's
that's
not.
before I had kids.
No,
though.
But he said,
I know, but that was my point.
But he was arguing with you. He said you still was going back and forth with him. He said I'm a parent, so I find it hard because I do X, S, and S and Y to the Z.
And that was my point. He's
and then I'm saying so.
You lost
like
in the sauce.
Like you said, if I've been gone, you can say that. But when I've been around, it ain't just been you doing everything.
I had a spouse when you came around. Duh.
No, but fuck the spouse part. I'm talking
about. This is what I'm saying. I had a spouse when he got out of jail.
Nah,
so
bro.
he's seeing it now. He didn't see when I was on my own.
So on your own, he was in jail.
He was in jail. That's what I'm saying.
When he stayed on lemon,
I wasn't alone on lemon.
See, so that's why he never even gave me the year. I just asked him with the time. You said, so how old was they when this happened? Because even when you just got on the phone with her, she just sat here and just couldn't recall really until you forced it down her damn throat.
I didn't force it down her throat. I gave her the exact timeline.
You didn't give her a timeline.
She said the same thing you said. When y'all lived in that apartment, I said, no. You keep
she
saying
didn't even get to finish talking because she said...
I didn't need her to finish talking because she said y'all. There was no y'all.
I thought Whoopty Whoop was doing some of the stuff too. That's what she said.
And that was my point. She said, I thought. Which was inaccurate.
Because she was basically saying to her knowledge not to argue with you, but from her perspective, she thought both of y'all was doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, because from most people's perspective, you would think that. Because in most cases, dad isn't doing everything. You go look at every school enrollment paper whose signature's on there. From kindergarten till now in high school.
All right, brother.
Like, what is you niggas talking? There's no way that you're going to
hold on.
change my reality.
Enrollment is hard. I want to hear her opinion right now.
No, enrollment is not hard. No, enrollment's not hard.
Did you enroll your kids every single year?
Not every single year, but I have done enrollment. But I'm going to say this.
I can vouch for the fact that kids I've been around every
Listen, the fact that he said he never did it every year, that's my point.
But
niggas
don't do it every year. Listen.
Every year for
every transfer.
Is for every.
That's cool, but what I'm trying to get at with this situation is, at one point he made it seem like he was doing it solely by himself with no help of a support system.
You interpreted it that way.
Because I asked you this direct. I said, you're waking up in the morning, dropping off.
I said, yes.
You're doing this. You say, I'm doing this, and this. Bro, you had to slip up and admit and say they were in after school program.
What?
Bro, you did. You just said you paid for after school program.
If your kids live with you, You're dropping them off. That's a drop off.
I understand that, but CG,
You said, do you drop them off every day? Yes.
Okay,
Do you pick them up every day? Yes.
again, when you were picking them up every day
Every day.
at the after school program, right? That you paying for, right?
No, I'm not paying for it.
All right, so they were at the after school program. That's free, right? Whatever the case may be. All right.
Either they're at my sister's house
No, see, that's
or
what
at the after school program.
All right, so them
When they
being
were
at your
old enough to
sister
go to
house-
after school program.
But listen, bro, that's what I was trying to get at. That support system, them being at your sister's house, you weren't picking them up at that time because you were at work.
How? When I get off work, I'm picking them up.
Bro, from fucking school. You cannot do it if you at work. You cannot be at 2. So you pick them up.
Did you not listen? 6 to 2:30. They get out of school at 3.
So
I'm at
did
the
you pick-
school at 3, picking them up. Yes.
Let's not act like it don't make a difference if you're at an after school program that ends at 3:30 and you got to go get them versus taking them to your family house where it's like, well, I can leave them there and go do what I need to do
And
for a
hit the
little
gym
bit.
and all that. That's what I'm trying to get at, bro. What I'm saying is, bro.
Y'all niggas crazy.
All right,
Y'all
bro.
logic is off. Y'all logic don't make sense to me. Who grocery shop? If I lived on my own, what are you even talking about?
You don't
said
even know.
ask them.
Listen, who
We're not
who grocery shopped if I lived on my own? Who was doing the shopping?
Bro, I'm not knocking the grocery shopping
She
part.
don't know what she told. She's
No.
trying to prove me wrong.
Hey, CG, I don't give a fuck about the grocery shop. I'm tripping on how you
which
had
is
the
crazy
time.
because she was my next door neighbor. So she said nobody was coming and doing none of that.
It wasn't shit.
So stop capping.
Well, what I'm saying is this: it's hard for timing wise.
She's so cap.
But I'm talking
I ain't
about you though,
about to
because you
roast her right now.
the
How you
job.
gonna say she capped? She was just vouching
Because
for you.
I'm about
her shit was solid when she was vouching.
Because I'm about to flame her.
Let's end
'Cause
this,
I'm
man,
about to
'cause
flame-
this is like
All right.
No,
Hey,
because
he a good
listen,
father. We
they're
all good
trying to
fathers.
get a win.
No, ain't nobody trying.
it's
that's the
no
problem
win.
with him. Bro. That's his only
It's
problem.
no
He's so
win.
worried about proving a point.
Ain't no proving the point.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear. I
You
just
wanted to hear
support.
what you wanted to
No,
hear.
I wanted to hear the
Because
support
this
because
what
you
you
made it
wanted.
sound like you didn't have no
Bro,
support
everybody,
system.
you asked 3 people.
I don't care about
You
3
called
people.
mom, she said something different. She just
didn't
told you
say
something
nothing
different.
different.
You
And the
said,
kids.
call your daughter. She came down
She
and said
didn't say
no.
nothing different.
She said no.
She verified what I said. Once I gave her the exact timeline, she said yes, that's
All right,
correct.
bro. All right.
She didn't verify the timeline you niggas tried to
No,
give.
she said,
don't
well,
notice
she
that. I
said,
want-
she said, well,
She
you,
said,
I
well-
could probably say, something like,
Look, he's trying to get a win. I'm telling you exactly
I'm not
what she
trying to,
did.
you forced it down her. You
I
had to
didn't
yell
force
at
it.
her.
How did I force
Then
it?
you told her damn near, you convince somebody, hey, did not do this. Like, what that Kevin Hart shit? Like, let her say it. At what point did I take care of them by myself? Then she could have just gave you the feedback. But you, hey, mom, did not do this at this time and this day and here, like,
At this
answer the
apartment.
right
Okay,
way
you
for
done
me.
yet? You done yet? The first thing she said was, "Oh, when y'all was at that apartment, me. Oh, well, I was under the assumption. No, I know you were under the assumption. I'm talking about this exact timeline. She still wasn't getting it. Then I had to name the city and the apartments. Once I named it, it clicked. She said, "Oh, the Bixby apartments." Yeah,
She
you're
didn't
right.
say that. You said when I was in Bixby, when I was in Lakewood, you start doing that, and then you start yelling down at her. So she
Once I said
she
Bixby,
know it's no point
What
in
did she
not
say?
arguing
What
with
did
you.
she say when I said Bixby?
I don't know what she said.
Oh, now niggas don't know. Okay.
She said she thought.
And look, this nigga, oh, you didn't have bitches grocery shopping? No, nigga, I didn't do what you did. I did it on my own.
No,
I didn't have bitches
I mean,
grocery
I
shopping.
would say, listen, bro. When I was
Every week, every Sunday,
before I had
grocery
a
store.
spouse, so listen, before I had a spouse, bro, I'm not going to lie. Having female help made my life easier with the children, bro. It does help. Whether if they grocery shop, whether if I had moms or my sister pick up the kids from school, it made my life easier. I didn't have to rush through traffic or mash. It made me go, all right, while they at my sister's house or my mom's house, I can stop at the grocery store. You get what I'm saying? You made it seem like you were picking up, dropping off. I'm like, nigga, you sound like a mad woman, like the single mom.
I was picking up, dropping off.
All right,
I was picking up, dropping off. You know what my female help was? Hey, can you come braid my daughter hair? I don't want to go to the shop and pay.
I mean,
I'm already fucking you and you braid hair, so braid my...
that's cool. And that's what I'm trying to say. Nigga, just admit the fucking...
I never
support
not
system.
said that.
But
Like,
at
what
first
niggas
you
talking-
made it seem like
no,
you
I
wasn't.
didn't.
Bro,
I don't
alright, bro.
control the way you interpret things.
Bruh, you
I
made
can
it
only
seem-
control what I say. I don't control the way
Messiah.
you interpret it.
Did he
Listen,
not make it seem like he did it everything by himself?
you know
Like,
this is
know
gonna go on
that. It's a
YouTube,
waste of
right?
energy.
You know this is gonna go on YouTube, right?
I
And you're
know
gonna see
this,
the
bro.
comments when they say that you two niggas is crazy.
All right.
Because the parents know what doing it by yourself means.
Yeah.
If I take my kid to football
You
practice,
talking like he not a parent.
I do.
He's talking like he's not a parent.
No,
Nigga, I'm talking as if I'm a realistic parent or a nigga. I cannot do everything.
Listen, if you
lean on support.
If you drop your son off at football practice so he can practice with the coaches, and then you leave, go to the gym, work out, and come and pick him back up, did you not do that on your own?
Yeah, that's part of
No, yes or no? Did you not do that on your own?
To pick up and drop off, yes.
Okay, according to you, you didn't do it on your own. You dropped them off to the
but you
coaches.
said they
The
were
coaches
actually-
watched them while you
So
went to the
when
gym.
when your
That's
kids,
your logic.
No, when the kids went to your sister's house, who picked up the kids for them to go to your sister's house? Your sister picked them up, correct?
From the
the
program in the back. Yeah, she walked in the back.
Doesn't
of the
matter where the
apartment.
program is at.
It don't matter
She
where
went
it's
and
at.
got
She
him.
On some days, yes. On some days,
That's
yes.
all I'm trying to get at, bro. You made it sound like you did it every day.
For the most part, I did.
Now, for the most part, just every day. Come on, dog.
Listen, when
I'm
I say
saying, my
pick,
nigga, leaning. It's okay.
when I
for-
say, because you're interpreting the way you want. When I say
No.
pick up, I mean after school, whether that be directly from the school or from the after school program or from a cousin house, my sister house, wherever it was at, I had to, at the end of the day, pick them up. That's what I said.
but not.
But
from
every
school.
parent that's involved in their kid's life have to do the same
No,
thing.
they don't. It's plenty of niggas who don't drop off or pick up and never did it a day in their life. And they live with their kids.
I said in their life. They're not. Nobody's gonna live with their kids.
You're not
And
listening.
Be
It's
present.
plenty. No, yes, it is. The women in the comments gonna tell you this. It's plenty of married women who do all the school stuff. Nigga don't do nothing.
As far as
So when
school
I
stuff-
meet women,
when
they
you
like,
school-
damn, you do all of that?
Like school stuff, as far as like enrolling, like you just said, and
Yes,
things like that.
no, I mean enrolling, picking up, dropping off, anything. It's women who live with niggas and they don't do it. They like, damn, you do all that? My baby daddy never do that shit.
Oh well, I don't know where they at because most of the men I know they at least pick up or
You-
drop
you-
off
or you gonna at some point you're gonna want to pick up your
Yeah,
kid.
exactly,
if
bro.
you're a
Your
present
parent-
father, that
yeah,
you're
bro.
gonna want to
Bro,
do that.
I
there
find that hard.
there are couples, the men does nothing with the kids other than provide financially. The wife does everything. She cooks, she cleans, she does the laundry, she does the homework, she deals with the school, the teachers, the principal. This why bitches be divorcing niggas. They like, yeah, you making a lot of money, but I'm doing everything. And you just think the finances are enough.
Nah.
I'm taking on the practice, you ain't taking on the practice.
I don't
Bro,
know too many
you
dads like
listen,
that.
you coach.
I do.
Who is at most of the practices? Is it moms or dads? It's more single
It's more-
moms
it's-
at every game and practice than dads do.
It's more moms, but I'm gonna say this though. There are a lot of present fathers out there.
I agree.
Whether they not with the moms or not, typically they'll probably be in a situation of what I was explaining. Either they work early in the morning or late at night where they probably can't make the practice every night, but they'll be at the games or they'll be at certain practices where they're able to do it. I feel like this, bro. If you able to do it, that's great. But if you have a support system to kind of help you out, it's nothing wrong with that either.
Everybody in the world has a support system, either directly or indirectly. We're
And you-
interdependent beings. We rely on other humans to survive because of the world we live in. So whether you live in a home by yourself, you still have a support system because you got running water, you got electricity, you got heat. You're still dependent on other people.
We're codependent on
And
something.
just indirectly.
Even he used that as an example. It's like, because when I go to my nephew games, all them kids' fathers out there. So you could say what you want. It's probably different in the local communities that we in, but majority of the world, fathers be present in their kids'
Yeah.
lives and they do that stuff.
I think this is the
How
best
many-
generation
listen.
of fathers.
No, it is. This is the most present generation of black fathers ever. CDC did a study on it. But what I'm saying is, when you go to most of the practices and most of the Pop Warner games, most of the travel basketball leagues, there's more single moms in attendance with the kids than the dads. And that does not mean the dads are deadbeats. A lot of times the dads are the breadwinners. They're at work. They can't make practice. They can't make every game.
No,
but guess
facts.
what? They pay for it and mom takes them. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
I've been going to Pop Warner since he was this tall.
Yeah.
And he's taller than me now. So I'm there seeing more moms than dads. And
Is
it
that-
don't mean it's because they deadbeats. It's just the way that the hierarchy is set up.
Exactly.
And I done dated enough divorcees, single moms, when I was single to know, like, damn, yeah, I divorced him because all he did was work. And I was running myself crazy with the kids.
Well, it's kind of hard, my nigga. It's tough out here in this economy, homie. So somebody got to work. So they got to have that balance.
I'm just saying, the percentages of dads who have 100% custody versus the women, it's like this.
Well, you already know that's if you for court stuff, you know, it's kind of hard for them to even for the men to get 100%. You know what I mean? The woman has to basically give the kids away, you know what I'm saying, by her actions or whatever she's doing. But I do commend you on that 100% if you're doing it like that. Me, my situation, you know, the little court shit, you know, it was like the 50-50 thing. So, you know, I had the week on, week off thing. But when I was week on, of course, present, you there. Even on the week off, I still do the after school things, whether if he was in sports or not. No, I didn't take him directly to school when the week he wasn't with me. But the week that he is with me, yeah, of course, I'm very present. I mean, but you only can do what you allow.
I had to leave my kids' birthday parties to go to work because they called me in the middle of the party and I'm hosting the party.
And you have to sacrifice to make that money, bro.
Literally, I paid for the party, set it up, invite everybody, set everything up, host. Boom, got the phone call. Hey, we got a leak, man. Whoop. Got a jet in the middle of the fucking party.
Make that money, brother.
Single dad type shit. So it's like, nigga, I know what the fuck I done done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel, man.
Fire away, baby.
Hey, heated debates is always good for the content. So
Nah, he trying
y'all tap in.
Niggas
trying to get a win. It's no win.
He keep talking about a win. He keep talking about a win. Cuz just can't never admit if he right or wrong anyway. And he wanted y'all to get some good content for himself, make him look good, like we trying to kill him off. Nah, that's what he trying to do. Y'all don't know shit. Oh, give it up, fire. We doing this and doing that. We know what he trying to do.
I'm just speaking facts. You are.
Yeah. I don't even know how we even got to that point.
Listen, I had testimony from Uncle Ruckus.
Bro,
years ago.
Uncle Ruckus just said some shit he didn't know nothing about.
Cuz said, nah, he knew. Cause
he didn't know shit. It's not even possible to be gangbanging, watching kids doing all this shit. Shit ain't even possible.
It ain't possible, but I did it.
No, nigga, unless you went outside the truth.
But I did it. But I did it. The wrong way.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.